wasn't working. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're playing Octopath Traveler tonight. The prologue demo for Octopath Traveler.
It's Square Enix.
It's Square Enix. Not only is it Square Enix, but it's the same, I believe, dev team or studio that, at least that did Bravely Default
I
and
still
Bravely
need to play that.
Second,
I've never played it.
which, honestly, Bravely Default is, and arguably Bravely Second, because I kind of lump them.
The two?
Yeah. Is probably in my top 10, if not 5 games. Like, games, period.
Got it.
Like, it is the epitome of JRPG for me. It basically does everything that good JRPGs from the 90s did.
It has a quill.
It does.
As a cursor.
It does indeed.
Game of the year.
But, Philip, you know what's coming out later this year.
Game of the year for now.
Okay, so we get to choose...
Also, let's be frank, it's a Kickstarter. I'm giving that game, like, at least another 4 months, probably, before it'll come out.
How's it going, Yaller?
So, we'll see. Hey, Joller!
So we get a choice of characters. That we can play each of them, I think, but we can choose who we want to start with. So there's the Scholar, Cyrus. The Cleric, Ophelia.
I do like... I don't know why. I'm always... when it comes to JRPGs, I always like the healer characters.
The
They're
Hunter,
well
Ha'amnut.
That's a fucked up apostrophe.
The Thief, Therion. The Apothecary, Alfin.
Aww. And, oh, yes.
The Dancer, Primrose.
Of course there's a dancer.
And the Warrior, Ulberich.
Ooh.
So I
like that name.
I played Ulberich. They had a previous demo.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if it's the same part here, but I think I've already played Ulberich's prologue, if it's the same.
Ooh, who's this?
Oh, and the Merchant.
The Merchant! Let's play a Merchant!
Okay. Your name's Tressa, and you're a merchant.
Yeah!
You stock the shelves at your parents' shop in your sleepy seaside hometown.
What possible combat capabilities could this character
Yet you also
even
find
have?
yourself gazing out to sea, longing for something more. What lies beyond the horizon? You thought you'd never know the answer. Then, one day, an unfamiliar vessel weighs anchor at the docks, changing your life forever.
Oh, so this is the character who wished for more in life, and then when more in life comes in knocking, it burns her village to the ground.
Probably. So each of them, as far as I understand, has a path action, which is basically you can interact with NPCs to do a thing. Her thing is to purchase, it looks like.
Okay.
And then she has a talent called Eye for Money. I don't exactly know what that is, but...
I'm guessing a discount?
Oh, perhaps.
The idea, like, you get to purchase items at a discount. Yeah, because I'm assuming we're not playing as this character. We're playing as this character as part of a party, is my guess?
Right now, we're playing as her.
Okay.
I think they come together at a certain point.
Okay.
This world is brimming with treasures, and I know what I'm searching for is waiting for me out there somewhere. So I'll set sail for the horizon and the great big world that lies beyond.
I already like this character. I like the word horizon.
Well, good, because they've already used it like 3 times in her intro.
I know, I'm already sold. I like the word, and also from MTG, Krufix, the god of the horizon, is conceptually one of my favorite characters in MTG.
Oh man, I love this kind of art.
Yeah.
That it's like sprite work, but well animated.
Yeah, and shadowed. I'm a big fan of that as well. I also kind of like rooms like this. I don't think I've actually ever seen it in a game before. But like, oh, there's some voice acting.
Yeah.
Looks like our #1 employee is ready for another day of work.
Wow, is that actually fully voice acted?
Wow.
Or maybe just the cutscenes, but
yeah.
Sure am. And I'll start by stocking up the store.
That's pretty great.
Seahorses, little lady.
Oh, hold your seahorses.
Tell me, what are the 3 things a merchant needs most?
Money.
I have really high hopes for this as well.
Okay. I think we get
This is probably one of the games I'm most excited
Smiley,
about this year.
Mannerly, and Early.
You're too clever for me, Tressa. Now off you go.
Leave it to me, Pa.
Oh,
Be careful out there. Tressa.
Nothing bad is gonna happen
No.
to these people at all.
it's gonna be happy and joyful.
Yeah.
Smiley.
Yeah. You play this character and the game just shifts into Maple Story.
She already mentioned
Just-
pirates.
Fuck. But yeah, no, seriously, like you pick this character, you do this scene, the game closes, it pulls up your Steam library,
It just opens Maple
It just
Story.
opens Maple Story.
Maple Story 2. Because apparently that's a thing.
Yeah, I've actually heard good things about it. It's multiplayer.
I thought was the first one not?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was an MMO.
Maple Story?
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
Got it, Ma. Be back in
I
2
thought it was a 2D MMO.
Maple Story?
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, it's not an MMO.
Oh, okay.
I got here and heard Maple Story.
Well, bye.
So, Mushwood, game opens. You get to pick one of 8 characters. One of 8 characters. We picked the merchant,
Yes.
and we were like, nothing bad happens. No grand JRPG epic adventure.
It's just Reciteer.
Yeah. Like game closes and you just open and you're just playing a merchant, the life of a merchant game, which I know you're on about. Actually, one of the first, like you and our friends, like we've always had we're gonna make a game, right? One of the things that me, Carter. Okay, I didn't. Maple. I'm not. Why did I
don't
say
know.
Maple Story when I was thinking? I don't know why I was thinking Maple. Why I said Maple Story when I meant fuck.
Yeah, I get fucking Maple Story mixed up a lot.
No,
too.
it's what am I thinking of? It's the Harvest Moon. It's on Steam. Carter didn't really care for it.
Oh,
It's
Stardew Valley?
Stardew Valley. I do not know why I conflated those names in my
Yeah,
head.
those are very different things.
They really are. But in my defense, like, does Maple Story not kind of sound like it would be one of those games?
Yeah, no.
Like, name-wise? So,
like
yeah.
it would be like a
Wow. I do not...
farming
yeah.
game or something.
Yeah. Sorry. I meant this closes and it opens Stardew Valley.
Ah,
Is what I meant.
yes. Now, the multiplayer thing that you
Yeah.
mentioned makes a lot more sense and everything else.
Yeah, sorry.
This entire conversation makes a lot more sense now.
In my defense, it made sense to me from the very beginning.
Even when I said it was an MMO?
That confused me, but I thought maybe you meant they've like added new content. I know it's multiplayer, but I thought maybe I misunderstood it from being
Maple Valley.
Maple Valley. Yeah, see, there you go. But getting to what I was saying, one of the first game ideas that me, Carter, and Jake were gonna make was it was like basically you're running a merchant shop, and most of your clientele is adventurers.
Yeah.
So it's like the idea of instead of playing.
It's Reciteer.
Sure. Maybe.
Have you not played Reciteer?
No.
Oh my god, you would love Reciteer. You play as an item shop salesman who is a tiny anime girl. And you actually like do bartering to like buy and sell items and try to get deals, and you're like in a JRPG world, but you run the item shop. And
Are
then,
there romance options?
not exactly, but you do get like relationship stuff with the adventurers, and then if you befriend the adventurers, you can go into the dungeons and play as the adventurer and collect
neat.
the items that you bring back to sell in your shop. There's also
So you get to control what is being sold to you.
yes.
Wow.
There's also and if you like, there's a new sword for the warrior. You can like give him a steep discount so that he'll have a new sword.
So you can then go play as him and go get good shit. Like
Yeah.
the idea of it's an investment.
Exactly.
Interesting.
There's
I
also
do
a
like
new
the lighting.
game.
The dynamic lighting in this is very nice.
There's also a new game called Moonlighters or Moonlighting that just came out. That's like about a character who runs the item shop or shop during the day and then goes into the dungeons at night.
That
which
sounds like Maple Story.
Really want to get as well.
That sounds really cool.
He's gone back to that document.
Yeah, we played around with some different stuff for it. It was...
I'm surprised you never played Reciteer with us. Like, that was one that me and Ivani and Becca and Sarah Pace, I guess, played a lot more.
Also,
a lot more crafting.
Yeah, I vaguely... Yeah, I mean, like, I do vaguely remember you playing this game now. And, I mean, it was just back when I didn't really Steam. Like, you've seen my Steam library. Yeah. I own, like, 7 things.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those games was this, because it's definitely up your alley.
Right, but, like, a lot of the games I have in my Steam, I didn't purchase. They were purchased for me.
I know, I'm just
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but, I mean, it's fair. Like, yeah, it's definitely a game that would be up my alley.
Yeah, and there was a crafting system in Reciteer, but it was very simple. Like, you went to a guy and took items and selected which thing you want to build, so it wasn't very much to it.
Sure. Here's what y'all wondering what I'm doing. I'm painting a little thing. Let's see how close I can get and how well in focus. It's a wolf person with a halberd.
Neat.
Yeah. I've just been getting back out of into just painting models. I've just been enjoying it, and this is for the game War Machine / Hordes, which is a tabletop war game. And basically the army I kind of went in on, I was like...
It's like Warhammer, but with a decent number of units to paint. Or a feasible number of units to paint.
I was about to say. And basically I kind of went into this on like, if I don't get heavily invested into this game, I at least want to come out of it with some basically bitchin' D&D minis.
Yeah. Which sucks because their bases are not D&D size.
They're not, but
they're
honestly,
like 1.25 inches.
Like,
but,
that's fine. It's fine. Like, that actually... It doesn't come up a that's usually not a huge problem because depending on the number of things you have, you typically don't have more than like 3 things adjacent to a base. Like, so that kind of helps. Like, so on like unless you're like all on the same corner of a unit, which you usually aren't because flanking is sometimes a thing. Like, it usually doesn't cause that many problems.
So if
I haven't fallen back down the War Machine hole. Technically, I was never down the War Machine hole. I was down the Hordes hole. And, I mean, I still have an army.
Kinky.
But, I mean, I've just really been enjoying just the act of painting models is just kind of what I have fallen back into.
So
I should have gotten a rock.
Purchase things from any
harpoon
person, it seems, as my special thing.
Slippery nut.
Kinky.
I was about to say.
Focus blur is excessive, but I love the art. Yeah, it is very like.
Yeah, that's kind of what I noticed. Like, I guess I just wish it was a little bit bigger.
Yeah. It kind of looks like you're looking at a diorama.
Yeah, like
which I kind of like, but
yeah,
I can see why. Like, it is excessive. I don't think I hate it, but I could see how it could annoy people.
I guess like where I am is like it feels like one of those visual mod packs for Minecraft, where like the level of lighting doesn't quite match up to the graphical fidelity, if that makes sense. Oh, you have a run.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah.
What can I buy from you? A healing grape.
Good berry.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm a fruit connoisseur myself. I love that sweet and sour taste. Oh, good for you. Who are you?
But yeah, I was gonna paint this wolf person.
Where's the cat?
I was gonna paint this wolf person like Wrath.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because I mean, that halberd could be maybe called a great axe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Man, I'm so excited for our next session.
Oh yeah.
Like I've been I've been trying to.
I don't know what you're talking about, y'all. Let me just charge up my meter here. I don't have a meter to charge.
What? Yeah. This mini map is, however, is very confusing.
Is it? Oh, I think it isn't. Like, I think I have to get a map or something.
Oh. Then I guess I just kind of wish it wasn't there at all. Because
maybe I can zoom out or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
Let's see the options for it. It said something about the mini map at the start, and I didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, like I just like, what is that?
You
what
can
is...
turn it off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like what is this? What is this? And is this us?
It gave a legend at the beginning.
Okay.
I don't remember how to. What? Actually, it's probably in a journal somewhere, didn't I? Journal.
Oh, neat! It's all 8 characters.
Yep. Okay, so it's at the journal. Is there anything that keeps my tutorial? Oh, there we go.
Okay.
The radar. There it is. Continue the story is the green mark. Side story is the yellow, orange mark.
Okay.
Save point on the quill. Hidden item on the exclamation.
I hate opening the black. The tab broke off, so it's really hard to open. I'm always afraid the cap's just gonna pop off and flip and sling.
Flip and sling.
Paint everywhere.
What do you have to buy? Or sell?
What are you buying? What are you selling?
It is not multiplayer. I mean, we could have one of us control the walking and the other press the button.
Oh yeah, no, I was just doing the shake weight thing. Mushwood. Yeah. He has both the things. I was just. There is no sprite where I get to rub things.
Attire.
Oh. I think our character is too
stinging dagger.
I like little stuff like that. It's not dagger. It's just like a little.
Hey, I haggled.
Oh, neat.
Apparently.
Cool. I wonder if you have a haggle stat.
Maybe.
I am a fan of any game that had like one of my favorite skills from D&D 3.5 was the appraise skill. That hardly ever came up, but I liked using it a lot.
Let's see if I can equip that. Oh, Jesus.
I think I had just a paint thing in my hand, Mushwood. I don't think I've shaped a paint on here. I may have. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing.
Daggers?
Oh, I guess not. Looks like you can use bows and pole arms. Yeah. You might need to go sell that dagger to someone.
I gotta make a
oh my gosh, if you could just like run around cycling goods between chumps and you were just like that good of a merchant.
No, I bought that for a lot more than that.
Oh, okay.
But, whatever.
Yeah, you did. You did, Mushwood. I like the appraise skill though.
Anyway, let's continue with our. We're getting wine, I believe.
Hello.
I wonder if we'll meet someone who can use a dagger.
Maybe, but I already sold it.
Yeah, I think it was interesting though that like, the dagger wasn't grayed out, even though you could purchase it, but you couldn't use it, and there was no real indication of that in the purchasing menu. I don't know. So,
well, I mean, I now know that each character can only use certain items.
Yeah.
So.
Just me, my pa. If I don't take over, who will?
Wait, and there are more.
Oh. That doesn't sound like them at all.
Oh, I'm on my phone.
The gangs.
The ocean is so vast.
Are we gonna go look for One Piece?
Probably. They mentioned pirates.
We're gonna be queen of the pirates.
I mean, she could still be king if
I'm
she
actually really loving where One Piece is right now.
They still haven't ended?
No, we're really close to the
That's
end.
what you said like 3 years ago.
Eh? 3 years. Let me think. Wait, what was 3 years ago? We were. Shh.
It didn't literally mean 3, but
I probably
maybe
said
I
it
made-
like
maybe I
4 or
literally
5ish
did.
years ago, where we were at the halfway point. We're at like 3/4, a little bit more than 3/4 at this point in the story.
didn't it start like 10 years ago?
Yes, I'm not saying it's not long. I'm
No,
saying
more than that, because it was when we're in high school, so like
I haven't seen that.
12 or
2000
13 years
No,
ago.
no, about a little bit more than 10, like probably 11, 12. I guess it depends on when you consider it getting over here, like because dubs
Yeah.
and subs and shit.
Yeah, a lot of these voices are very familiar.
I like One Piece, however, I'm talking about the manga.
Oh, who's this
So yeah,
bloke?
does that look like one of the characters from the first menu?
Don't think so.
It carries a delectable scent. Its cuisine may be promising.
Maybe?
Is he a cook?
I didn't pay that much
Is this
attention.
Sanji?
God damn it, this isn't One Piece.
Not yet, it isn't.
You look like a fish out of water.
Maybe this is One Piece if Nami was the main character.
Is she a merchant?
It's close. She was a thief.
There was a thief, though.
Yeah, but that one was a dude.
Captain. The name's Tressa. I'm a merchant in the
So,
town.
it's not One Piece.
You know what? It's not perfect. It's not perfect system.
I'm sure you have all kinds of neat cargo on board.
Who do you say he was?
He didn't yet.
Oh,
Say, you mind if I take a peek? I'd love to see what you've brought from overseas.
He's
You're a
just
true merchant's
known as
eye,
captain
Alice.
right now.
You gaze at a simple trading ship as if it were made of solid gold.
I do like that when games
I
do
only
that,
allow passage to those I
where
trust.
the nameplate is,
Aww.
the nameplate is hidden until you learn their name, kind of thing.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Though it really bugs me in subtitles,
What was that?
where like you
I'll go check it out.
for where you are in the movie, you do not know who a character is, you do not know who their name is, or
Oh.
what their role is,
Uh-huh.
but the subtitle will have their name
Yeah.
in their like of
Before
who's
you
speaking,
should know
before
who
you
it
even
is.
know who their name is.
Yeah.
Or what
Yeah,
even
that can
bugs
be
me even more is when the subtitles are not exactly the same as to what their dialogue is.
Oh my god,
that
that is
bugs the
one of my biggest pet
shit
peeves.
out of me.
And it happens all the time with anime. Because they use the translation
Oh,
of the
yeah, yeah,
Japanese
yeah.
for the subtitles
Yup.
instead of just writing subtitles for the English lines.
Yeah, no, I've had that pop up on a lot of on a couple of animes.
Every
But even-
anime.
but even just not animes. Like
Yeah.
I'll
But
be
it
watching
happens-
American shows.
It happens a lot more with anime.
Yeah. Oh no, I definitely agree that it does.
We've been watching Cowboy Bebop, and
Oh.
it's been really annoying because there's some parts where it's just like the audio quality isn't great and it's hard to understand what they're saying.
Yeah, because
Just
they're like
'cause all their
whispering
shit,
in a noir tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can definitely understand that.
Oh, let me turn down the frequency of these posts now that we're not shilling.
Oh yeah, now that we're not shilling anymore.
Yeah. So there we go. I don't want to bombard you with
Yeah,
bot things.
not right now anyway. Well, I'm sure we'll find something.
Although you are able to still donate to the children.
Oh yeah, what are we at right now?
I mean, 1,300 something was where we ended.
Right, I just couldn't remember if we had broken 1330.
No, I think it was like
something.
1308 or like 1320 or something like that.
1320.
I can look it up.
Yeah, look it up. I need to know how much I need to donate for a 1337.
To bring it up to 1337. Let's see. We are at drum roll. $13.28.
Oh, sweet! I don't even have to donate that much. All I have to donate is $9. Someone donate $9. Come on, I can't be the only person who wants that. Mushwood makes a donation and just puts it one over.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting.
Oh yeah. I mean, well then I just got us an extra $1. by killing my dreams. My dream was apparently worth $1. Pirate lackey. The captain's a pirate.
Maybe.
Calling it.
He seems pretty friendly though.
Oh yeah, but.
And also Mick says that he's a captain. Oh, Max says he's the captain. Oh no, Mick and Mac are fighting. Aye, we will, Mick, you scabby-bottomed sea bass.
Wait, are they fighting over which one of them's captain?
Yes.
And there's only the two of
Can't
them?
you both be the captain? No, there's also also the lackey. Fine. Now show us where... Okay, I guess they're fine with being co-captains. Now show us where the other treasure be you be hiding. I'll stop them.
These aren't very good pirates.
I am a merchant.
I won't
Says
allow
me.
it.
The people here are merchants and fishermen doing all they can to put food on the table. Have a heart. Don't steal what little they have.
There's no voice acting here.
Nah.
That's fine.
How's this for a heart? I'll give you one chance to shove off, kid. But I...
Beat him up!
Best to be on your way, little one. We're doing grown-up business here.
Hey, you don't have to be an adult to steal things.
There's a different thing besides IMDb. I think it's behind the voices or something like that. That is specifically for voice actors, Mushwood. No, I'm curious. Octopath Traveler. I don't know who it would be.
What are we trying to look up?
There is a character he heard that was familiar to him. I think it was the dad.
Ah.
But I only see the main cast here.
Maybe in the credits of the demo when we finish it.
Yeah, we'll see. Her name
Teresa?
for your reference.
Oh.
Yeah. Is Tressa Colozone. So if you want to try to use that to find her dad, I guess.
Reverse engineering.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh man. I have no idea what we're gonna be doing in Curse of Strahd.
It's gonna be awesome, whatever it is.
It's gonna be awesome. Well,
Sure.
there's no way I'm breaking you of your prejudice in a single session.
Rainbow wine? Did they steal my wine? A brat like you wouldn't appreciate it none anyways.
Ugh.
We're doing you a right favor by taking it off your hands. Now say thank you.
I don't think that's how that works.
Give it back.
Lass,
Ooh, badass captain. Enters from stage right.
But
I think again.
You've got pluck, I'll give you that. But they don't look like the types who will listen to reason, savvy? That lily-livered scallywag knows what he's talking about, kid. Best take his advice to heart.
ha ha ha.
In this world, the strong take the weak.
Ha ha ha.
Wait. In this world, the strong take while the weak quake. Ah,
Oh hey.
quake.
Quake. Tia.
I forget what TM number quake is. Thank you kindly for the loot, you deck-wetting worms.
Fare thee well.
Aye, it's been a bloody pleasure. Exclamation point.
Oh, sure, you get to say punctuation.
There's no need to pretend, lass. Your legs are trembling. It's just a cramp, that's all.
Lass,
Not even the best merchant can buy back his life once it's been taken from him. I know, but... Why won't they just leave us alone? Those pirates should be out at sea. Instead, they're holed up in the caves of Maya, west of town. Well, what do I do now?
Go take it back. While they're drunk. Because they're pirates.
I lost my bottle of wine. I'm sure that, you know, I'll have a chance fighting them in a cave, even though I didn't out here on the streets with other people to back me up and stuff. Okay, yeah, actually, so on the menu here for the items, if I look at like the spear on the right, it shows like the stat differences.
Oh, okay.
But if I go to this rod,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, stuff you can't use doesn't affect your the.
well, and her little character sprite is grayed out and not happy.
Gotcha. Do you did you have a spear equipped?
I do, but there is a better one here.
Okay, I was wondering if I would have been interested if you couldn't fight the pirates because you didn't have a weapon. If you didn't acquire one by the time you talked to them.
Yeah, I do have a spear.
So you know.
But like, also I could have bought one before that thing, and
Yeah, I'm saying like if you had started the game with no spear,
oh no,
but you got to that point in the story where you meet the pirates.
no, I don't think
No
it's.
spear. Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think it's that open-ended.
Okay. You never
JRPGs aren't really known for their adaptive storytelling. Ah, yes, classic. I have a room, but my parents don't.
Oh, I never noticed that. Usually it's that I think a few times, because honestly, like Pokemon is like one of the very few JRPGs I've ever really played. Usually the parent has a room, or at least in the older ones, the parents had a room, but you couldn't go in their room.
I mean,
Kind of thing.
I'm just thinking of like Pokemon.
In Sun and Moon, your mom had a room.
Yes, that was like the first one. Or I think X and Y, your mom had like an area off of the kitchen that could be called a room.
I don't remember if... Yeah, like, I don't remember if Ruby or Sapphire...
But Sun and
I
Moon
feel
was like the first
they
one where
did.
she actually had a room and everybody was like, whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, Traces is the familiar one.
I like also, though, the reading of the line where she says, "Oh, don't worry, honey. I'll unpack. You go have fun." Is,
yeah.
No, it's fine. Go out and have fun. I'll unpack everything. It's fine. Just, like, give her the most passive-aggressive voice.
Yeah.
I need to make this
Huh.
a little darker
That is
now.
actually weird. It doesn't have the voice actor on there at all.
Weird. I need to get this a little.
I mean, it's still very new and not even released yet, so
Yeah.
this is just the demo.
I'm at the point where, because I painted it base black, the base is black, or a very dark gray, and the thing I'm painting is dark gray. It doesn't, like, I have made progress, but it doesn't feel like I've made progress.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're setting a course straight for the pirate's den. Awfully rash, wouldn't you say?
I like him.
I know, but...
No?
And still, you intend to go, I see. That must mean you have a foolproof plan of attack.
Oh.
And a weapon, of course. You wouldn't dare go empty-handed, would you?
I like him. I love the amount of...
Only a fool would think they could haggle wares back from dastardly pirates.
I love him. He is just the right amount of patronizing.
I know, but I can't just sit by and do nothing.
No.
Those poor people might starve if they don't get their belongings back. On my honor as a merchant, I can't let them get away with this.
Ugh.
A fine choice of words, lass.
I just vomited a little bit in my mouth. And also, is he joining your party yet?
Oh, I'm sure he will be.
He's
Aye,
clearly
if you're
the
so
paladin.
determined, I won't stop you.
He's clearly the paladin.
However,
Can you talk right now, him? On one condition that you let me help.
Huh?
How so?
Draws.
I'm willing to
draws
part
rapier.
with some of my wares if you think they'd be useful for your journey. If there's something that catches your eye, consider it yours. For
Oh.
the right price, of course.
Oh, that's interesting. He's just gonna give you actual good enough gear to go fight people. Hopefully, you didn't waste it all on the dagger.
I mean, I definitely did waste some of it on the dagger.
Hopefully you didn't waste too much of it on the dagger.
What can I get you?
Oh, okay, so it's just a bunch of different guys that I can... Candy!
Candy?
Candy!
Candy? Candy's dandy.
Hello, friend.
Wait. Can I just buy this and then sell it? Does it sell for more than I just bought it for him for?
Dry brush. All the things.
Oh, I can't actually buy from him, just as merchants.
Oh yeah, he's management. He doesn't deal with.
Yeah.
the
I guess I should
pores.
just buy everything. Buy all the apples, sell the apples, repeat for infinite wealth. I don't think this is Skyrim. But it might be.
Not with that attitude, it isn't.
Okay, now I've bought everything.
oh,
And what do you need sleep wheat for? I'm sure those pirates must be exhausted after all that looting. So I thought I'd help them relax by slipping some of this into their wine.
He nerfed. Oh.
You're a clever one, aren't you?
Clever girl.
Off you go then, and be safe out there, lass.
Okay, where's... Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, Fable. I didn't actually play much Fable.
I played the first one, and I attempted to buy an entire town, and I think I was one building short. And then I looked at my character, and I was old and gray.
As a fellow merchant, I'm sure you understand. We appraise with our eyes, and mine tell me that there's something special about you. I see. Thank you, Captain. That should do the trick.
Maybe a tiny...
Now to make a special
bit of
delivery to the
Sigmar.
caves of Maya. Maya?
How's it spelled?
M-A-I-Y-A.
Maya. Maya?
Exactly. Maya.
I'm gonna go with Maya.
Yeah, probably. I'm not gonna sell it, but I'm just curious if that thing I bought is actually... Okay, no, it doesn't sell for more than I bought it for. Well, the description was sells for a modest price. So I was like, so does that mean it's just like you buy it from one person, sell it to another, and make a profit? Apparently not. Granny, what are you doing with a memorial harpoon?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. Yeah, I don't
forgot
have
to
any
say.
of my really tiny precision brushes. I don't know if that's because they didn't necessarily make their way in, or James has them. I'll figure it out later.
Maya. Yeah, I mean that's the most like obvious, like sounds like a thing pronunciation.
Yay! I need to come back. I need to pull some of that dark gray back up into the white and fade it a bit.
Random encounters.
Random encounters? What's a random... What the
Oh,
heck
yeah.
is that? And does it have a bow? Is that a seagull
Exploit
person?
your foe's weaknesses, turn the tide of battle. Okay, so this is actually kind of... I remember playing this in the previous demo, but
Yeah?
you can, like... each enemy is, like, vulnerable to certain weapon types.
Okay.
And if you hit them with that weapon type, it can, like, stun them.
Well, it's a flying type, so I would use a bow.
Tressa can utilize polearms, bows, and wind abilities.
Ooh!
Select attack and choose the weapon you want to use with the directional buttons. Go to merchant skills and choose trade winds to see it in action.
Oh, that's awesome!
Yeah.
Trade winds is your wind-based spell. That's pretty bitchin'. Oh, and it will reveal what's vulnerable after you use it
Yeah.
on them. That I like that.
So he's not actually weak to...
Do this.
so let's try...
Oh, neat.
he is
Okay,
weak
there
to
you go.
Spears.
But yeah, is that a seagull person?
Probably. Break your foes to drastically reduce their defense. Press the R button to enter boost mode. And the potency of your attacks will surge. So this kind of works like the Brave thing from Bravely Default.
I will take your
Except
word
instead
for it.
of... So in Bravely Default you would spend turns essentially to boost... Or to like do all of your attacks on one turn.
Okay.
This kind of does something similar, but without being as direct about it. Like you basically in Bravely Default you could defend or default and earn brave points, and you earn 1 brave point every turn. But if you default, you don't spend a brave point.
Neat.
So the next turn you could spend your brave points to deliver multiple attacks on one turn. And this does a very similar thing, but without calling it the same.
Okay.
Okay, this one's weak to spears as well. How convenient.
I mean, it is a crustacean.
I remember there's something with the shields on it too. Like it has 2 shield.
My turn now.
Maybe that's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if I hit it with the weapon, then it takes down a shield. And if it goes to 0 shields, it becomes stunned.
Okay.
My turn now.
So it's possible if you do things right to actually get to the point where you're stunning foes every turn and they don't ever get a chance to really attack.
Oh, Brody.
You got
Yeah.
more than you bargained for.
Ah, I like her.
Yeah. The sound's a little quieter for us so that we're not echoing too much, but from what I can hear, it seems very
Nice.
pleasant. I'm wondering. So one of the big things that Bravely Default did, that was like what made it really feel like a modern JRPG, was how it handled random encounters.
Yeah.
Basically, you could from the menu adjust random encounter rates by percentages.
Okay.
So you could turn it down to 0 or turn it up to 200.
Sure.
The idea being, if you wanted to try to get all of your encounters, like, for leveling up done all at once, you could, and then you take a few, like, I want to just get through this dungeon. Oh shit, I just died. And then if you're like, I just want to get through this dungeon, then you turn them off, but at the risk of you dying.
Okay. Well, you're not leveling.
You're not leveling
Okay,
up.
well, while you died up in show. Let's get some shown. Still zoomed in on me, but yeah. Idea is we're doing a white side of the face on the fur because Wrath has a streak of gray, and so that turns into like a patch of white along the side of his face.
What to do?
Yeah, it was pretty brutal. I think I was just fucking up that second encounter and lost a lot of health and probably should have healed between. But anyway. Ow.
Break. Are turns just 1 to 1, like 1, 1, 1, 1, or are they based on speed?
It's. I think it's.
Or
just,
a stat?
I think it's just turn based. It's a JRPG.
Okay. Well, some JRPGs like
It doesn't have an active time battle system. It's just turn based.
Right, but some turn-based games, the amount of turns or how quick your turn comes up is based on a stat.
Yeah. And
I wasn't sure.
you have the. You
Yeah.
can see the turns at the top. But
Right.
it's
I wasn't paying attention to if it was just.
What to do?
Yes, it is
if-
just
yeah.
alternating turns. Essentially.
Okay.
My turn now.
Shit.
Can you run away?
I think so. But it's for wusses.
Or a level of gameplay where maybe I shouldn't fight these things that are too hard for me and instead should
My turn now.
Kill.
realize how
Yeah, I just need to actually keep stunning them.
it hurt itself in confusion.
This should be
If you, it seems like if you get
I always
off your rhythm, it kind of fuck you up here.
I'm looking for their health. meters, but
I don't think they have a health meter.
Interesting.
It might be something that another character has or something, possibly, or some sort of spell that you get
Right.
at some point.
Yeah. Or you with the flashing red, maybe there's something that can kind of be noticed.
my turn. You got more than you bargained for.
You really like that, don't you? Essence of grape.
Don't tell me we need a death counter.
No, we don't need a death counter. Don't be silly. Oh, interesting. We can't use these outside of combat.
That is interesting. Oh, it looks like you leveled up.
Or at least not. Well, there's a healing thing. Maybe I can only do that at certain places. Oh, I leveled up, so I got to full health. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, that might be why it wasn't letting me.
Yeah, oh, I thought you knew that. I was like, oh, hey, you leveled up. You're at 310 health now.
Yeah, that's what I did not see.
Open for business.
This one's weak to spear.
Go.
Crab. Giant crab.
Big crab.
Big crab.
I haven't seen that.
Big crab took my briefcase.
What to do?
Hammer down.
My turn. My turn.
Here we go.
How's that?
Break bonus. Right, more sleep weed.
Man, this character is way less annoying than what's his face from the pedestrian character from Fire Emblem Awakening. What was his face? Donald. The guy with
Donald?
the pot on his head.
Or- I don't know. I thought he was fine.
I found him so annoying. I could not stand his voice.
Yeah. All right.
Just that the country hick accent actually really killed my level of immersion for that actually.
Really?
Yeah, I found it very out of place for some reason. And it was like, no, I don't care. This character is that. Oh, this character starts off horrendously weak, but once you level him up, becomes the most OP thing ever. I just couldn't deal with his voice.
Yeah, I used him a bunch.
Yeah. I just found his dialogue very distracting.
Interesting.
You know.
You got more than you bargained for.
You're gonna laugh at that every time, aren't you?
I enjoy it a lot. It doesn't seem like she says more than one thing.
Open for business. What to do?
Immediately says another thing.
No, for the end of the fight.
Yeah.
What to do?
But I do really like how fast the transitions for the random encounters. Like
Oh, yeah.
the amount of time you go from map random encounter is very very low. Do you know if there are any penalties for fleeing?
I don't know. I've never. What do you do in RPGs? Do you run a lot?
If I don't feel like fighting something and I'm trying to get to something quick, I will just run from. I will a lot of time. I will just.
Okay. I
But
almost
you-
never run.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
You're just skipping experience.
What if I don't need the experience, or the tiny amount of experience isn't worth my time?
If it's that, then
Yeah,
Or-
like I'm talking like that stuff.
if you're going like back through an old
Yeah.
level or something.
Right. And I was curious, like some games give you penalties for fleeing.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried. playing in
So
this game.
knowing whether or not fleeing is worth the penalties is.
But at this
something
point,
I
I'm
yeah.
getting good experience. And still
Yeah,
learning
no,
the
so,
game.
yeah, early on like this, yeah, I totally understand why you're not fleeing, because like you want to level up. I think we're level.
3.
I think
or
we just
got
hit
to
level
4.
4. Yeah, level 4. So like, yeah, you want to get new stuff. For
Yeah.
leveling.
Pokemon, I guess. I don't know. If I'm going through like a level area. Yeah, I guess usually you just run because it's not worth sitting through the attack animations.
Yeah,
And you're using up PP.
yeah. Oh yeah, save spot. Ripple Tide. Path to the Caves of Maya.
Hey,
Ahoy there, me hearty!
No, you have to.
This
say,
is my pirate voice.
You have to say it like a little girl trying to sound like a pirate.
I don't know how to sound like.
Ahoy there, me hearty!
That sounds like a lower level of confidence than I expect from her.
Not you again. You're looking for trouble, brat.
Yeah, like yeah.
No, siree. I came to apologize on behalf of my town. We should have known we didn't stand a chance against you swashbucklers.
well,
This is for you. I hope you can forgive us. Where did that come from?
Don't worry about it.
The captains will be happy to see this.
Oh,
That word hurts me.
Captain Zol.
Captain Zizzle.
Thumbs up.
Wait, did you just grow little devil horns there for a minute?
No, I think she just
Okay,
has
a feather.
She has like a hat.
Okay.
Those landlubbers didn't even put up a fight. Probably didn't even know how. From the looks of it, their crusty barnacle of a town don't get many pirates. The strong take the weak quake. The strong take while the weak quake. Why do I have trouble with that line every time?
Because it's stupid.
And that's the way the world works.
Summons a giant keg of beer out of
Keg of
nothing.
wine. Words to live by, courtesy of Captain Leon Bastrala,
Bastrali.
Scourge of the Seas.
Aye.
Aye, we set out to follow in his footsteps and ain't looked back since. There ain't no better life than just taking what you want.
Agree.
Damn, what a circle jerk in here. Captain! Captain! I told you there ain't enough room for 2 captains around here.
You got that.
Right, like I said, you're just the first mate. Set your squabbling aside, captains. We got more wine here. Did you say wine?
Did you say wine?
That kid came by, said her town was sorry for what they did. Done.
What it done.
Done. Those landlubbers are fast learners, or they're too yellow-bellied to put up a fight. Arr, har, har. A toast to the landlubbers.
Boo, it's a shitty toast.
Why?
Well, first of all, they didn't put toast in their cups.
I don't think that's...
Yes, that is actually exactly where it comes. What you did, some of the original toasts involved putting bread into the cup to soak up things out of the cup. It involved putting bread in the cup.
Why?
I don't know why. You just did. I think maybe it was a thing like back then, depending on the types of cups and liquid inside the cup. But yes, a toast originally involved bread inside cups. That's why it's called a toast.
Okay.
Or so West Wing tells me. And
Okay.
West Wing would never
There we
lie
go.
to me.
I'm like, you gonna cite your sources here, or... Because that sounds like it could just be a character trying to sound pedantic and... whatever.
It's Greek.
If you say so. It's all Greek to me. That's what they get for underestimating me. Octo games on Kraken Quake, indeed. Although, as Philip queried, does this game have anything to do with cephalopods? To which I answered, maybe.
Ready or not, here I
It's a sleeping pirate.
my turn now.
Oh, not weak to spears. Ow.
Here I go.
There we go.
According to the word toast became associated with the custom. A toast is a custom based on a custom of flavoring drinks with spiced toast. The word
Spiced toast.
Yes.
See, that's a different thing, I feel, than just putting a piece of toast in a cup.
The word originally referred to the lady in whose honor the drink was proposed, her name being seen as figuratively flavoring the drink. So, okay, the original thing was putting toast in cups, but the toast is the idea is you're putting a toast to a person, and the idea is that that person is figuratively spicing the drink that you are drinking, much like the toast did in the original custom.
Oh, I got skills.
You got skills?
I
What
got
kind of
skills.
mad skills do you have?
To pay the bills.
To pay the bill? Well, I should hope so. You're a merchant. You gotta get paid. Dollar bills.
Okay, so...
Or
oops,
Gala Gala gold.
Gal. Okay. So I've got...
Yes, Jollard. More you know. Do.
I can
Ooh,
learn
hired help.
rest.
What's hired help?
Trade Tempest. Donate BP. Oh, that's cool. Sidestep. Hired help. Pay money to summon hired help to the battlefield.
Yes, please. That's bitchin'.
Alright, let's try it.
Yeah. And then toasting bread came because you can't tell if bread's stale if it's toasted as easily.
Wasn't that a thing on the panelists?
Yeah, and it's actually real.
Huh.
Yeah. Like, any restaurant that gives you a toasted bun with your sandwich, like where you don't ask for it, they just give it to you. It's so you as a customer cannot tell how fresh, as easily tell how fresh the bread is. That's why Texas toast.
My turn now.
I mean, you worked at a place that served Texas toast.
Yes.
Was that?
It's one of the reasons.
Was the bread there not as fresh as it could be?
Oh no, it was as fresh as it could be because we couldn't we got bread shipments nearly every day because almost of how quick. But no, it was also something my family told me on my mom's side, because when you have 10 people to feed and you have kids to feed and you have kids over and stuff, the idea of
okay, do I risk it and try to kill him, or do I maybe die?
I don't know. How far back is the safe point?
Not too far.
Time to close up.
And I think I level up here.
But yeah, the idea was one of the things, you have guests over, when you were...
Did you want me to die again, y'all? A
little bit. But yeah, so when you have... when you are of a... when your family has a low income and
I want to trade
you
with
don't... and you don't want people to necessarily know how stale or how fresh your bread is, because you can't necessarily afford fresh bread all the time. By toasting it, you remove...
No, I am actually curious if I hadn't bought... I'm not sure if I could have come here without having gotten the sleepweed, or if that actually was an alternate path.
I don't know. I wonder if you had come here without getting the stuff, would you have just gotten your butt kicked by pirates or turned away?
Yeah. I guess I didn't try to go forward without buying stuff from him, so...
Yeah. I mean, I imagine it's like one of those Team Rocket is blocking the path. Go away, kid, we're busy.
Yeah.
Scenarios that JRPGs are usually pretty infamous for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and go and fill this cup, because I think
You need to close your paints?
I mean, I will, but I'm gonna go with the cup first. I've had those paints for 2+ years now. They don't seem to go bad, and I've left them in my car in the sun for hours, and they haven't gone bad.
Open?
Not open, but they don't go bad for being open that long.
Okay.
I think I've left them open for probably something close to 2-3 hours.
Open for business.
Okay, let's remember to change my weapon this time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a boss fight soon. That's not really going to be that much of a surprise. I'm guessing either the pirate captains didn't drink, or they somehow woken up, or I'll just stumble in and they'll wake up as I get in.
Leave just a little bit early before stream ends. I just now realized I left my laptop back at Giga. I mean, they're not gonna close until after 10, but
Who's this?
I don't know.
Traveling peddler.
How'd you... Wait, did he just say the safe word?
What safe word?
I don't know. Let me rephrase. Did he refer to a safe word? I thought I saw the word safe in word.
If you need anything, just say the word.
Oh, okay. I didn't get a chance to read it all the way, and I saw the S-A and something talking about something safe being safe, and then I saw a word, and I was like, wait, what?
Philip and his selective eyesight.
In my offense, I didn't really get a lot of time to read it.
Open for business.
Philip and his selective eyesight.
My turn now.
He was thinking his mind was other places.
Killing a pirate while he's asleep doesn't seem very honorable.
He's not asleep anymore.
Yeah, but he started asleep.
He's not asleep anymore.
He started asleep, though. The fight, he started asleep.
Mm-hmm. But he's not asleep
Saying
anymore.
starting a fight with a sleeping pirate doesn't seem very honorable.
Being a pirate doesn't seem very honorable.
You clearly haven't read enough One Piece.
Got more than you bargained.
They're the good guys.
I would think that reading any amount is reading too much One Piece.
It's good. The only arc.
Refreshing jam.
Um.
I love all these items in this game.
Except for the Skypiea arc, that just went on a little too long. It's one of those arcs in an anime where it's like this has gone on just a little bit too long.
The whole show is that.
No. An arc versus the series.
See, that's my problem. I think with shows of that nature
Yeah.
is I don't want arcs. I just want an arc.
Yeah.
Like that's why I like Full Metal Alchemist. Like sure there are parts to the story, but there is one arc. Like there's not like
That's fair. No,
a side objective.
Right. Yeah.
I guess it's different if it's a show like I kind of liked how Rurouni Kenshin did it, where it's kind of like very short arcs, and
Yeah.
like that's kind of the point is that like no story is more than like
Sure.
5 or 6 episodes.
Sure. I can see that.
I hope there's treasure in your dreams because there won't be any here when you wake up. How are you gonna get that all out? She must have a bag
The
of
same
holding.
place she's putting the barrel. Had the barrel.
Yeah, she must have a bag of holding.
My sister-in-law's or my stepsister's calling me.
Philip will be right back right after these messages.
Yep.
No, I could not stand more than 3 episodes of Naruto.
Hey Jen, what's up? It's about the pan.
Oh shit, he woke up.
Later, what's going on?
Well, I just came back to get the cask. I'll be going now. Oh, that's mighty kind of you. Mac, you lazy sack of bones, get up. We got ourselves an intruder. What? Uh-oh.
You.
Hey, I know you. You're the brat from the town. Oh, I gets it now. You came to steal our loot while we were sleeping, didn't ya? You won't miss a thing, do you? You got guts, kid, but guts alone won't get you far in this world. We don't forgive none what tries to take our hard-earned loot. God, these pirates' dialogue is so hard-earned. You stole all of this. That we did, which makes it ours now. You don't understand the meaning of earning anything. You don't understand all the love and care that went into making these products. How hard these people had to work to earn the satisfaction of their customers. And it's up to merchants like me to make sure those products find their ways to the hands of those who can appreciate them. So on my honor as a merchant, I will get those goods back. Shark bait! Ooh-ah! Don't expect us to go easy on you. The world's a harsh place, as we're about to teach you. Yeah, this is very.
Let's get down to
Oh, I like this character sprites for the pirates. Ooh, he's got 3 shields. Maybe I can hire some help. Let's bring in a bandit to help. Oh wow. He's weak to axes. Good to know. Oh shit, I'm not fully healed. I need to figure out what he's weak to. Oh good. Okay, I need to heal after this attack. Healing grape. And then I should be able to knock him for a turn. And then let's lay on the pain.
My turn. Won't hold back.
Nice! Took him right out. Okay, I'm gonna guess maybe this one's weak to... Yes. No! We won't, y'all are... I'm doing great now. What are you talking about? You scurvy landlubbers. Oh no, it's just you scurvy lovers. I don't like that flow. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I need to save up my points to break that thing. I can take one more hit. Let's heal now. Okay, now.
Let's do this.
Got it. And then lay on the pain. Oh, this one's a lot more hardy than the other one. This guy should really be the captain. Oh shit. Do I have enough things?
My turn.
Okay, good. Oh, I don't want to know what happens if that goes off.
My turn.
Did I get him? Yes! Haha. Level up! Ooh. Ice Soulstone. I wonder what that is. Now hand over those goods. You're one tarf barnacle to pick, but we're just getting started.
Oh, boss fight? Are we fighting the captains?
We just did.
Oh, okay. Man, that wasn't much of a boss fight.
Yeah, it was actually pretty intense,
Oh, okay.
but I did pretty well. I had to heal a couple times, but... And I used my my new ability once.
Oh, yeah? Who'd you bring in?
It was a mercenary.
Oh, just a...
Or a thief.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if it's different every time.
Well, you get to choose from a menu.
Oh.
And there's different costs. There's like a mercenary, and then a thief, and then a dancer, and they were different prices.
Oh, interesting.
In this world, the strong take, while the weak quake.
Oh, get a new line.
Time to learn your place, you squirmy little maggot.
That's far enough.
What were we saying about the lines not matching the dialogue? Those who only pick on the weak and defenseless have no right to speak of the way the world works.
What's that?
Well, if it ain't the lily-livered scallywag from before.
Knew he was a paladin.
What difference does one more make? Get him! He has a spear. Paladins don't use spears.
Yes, they do!
Also, what makes him a paladin?
It's a Fire Emblem thing. How when you almost in every single Fire Emblem game, you start
he
out.
swabbed our decks. Just who are you?
You start with your Lord main character, and then generally a very a more powerful, already upgraded unit, which is almost always the paladin.
With the strength and swiftness of a viper. Could it really be? I mean, he doesn't strike me as being any kind of paladin.
It's not a literal term. It's a euphemism.
Captain Leon Bastrale!
What?
Captain? Are you really the Captain Bastrale?
The Leon Bastrale.
Aye, in name, though a pirate no longer. Now I'm just a captain of a humble merchant ship.
Oh, retired veteran.
What do we have here?
He's a lesson for you lads, from a true man of the sea.
Prepare yourselves.
Dead men tell no tales.
Yeah.
I ain't ready to be a dead man yet.
Well, then Janet
Hold on, mateys, else it'll be the locker for us.
Locker. Davy Jones.
Their feet are as quick as their wits are slow.
Oh, this music.
Lass.
Call me Leon, lass.
Captain.
Mr. Leon, thank you for saving me.
Captain, Mr. Leon.
I believe one good turn deserves another. Now, have you gathered all you need?
Yes.
Yep, that's all that's left is bring back the goods. Excellent work. Now you can return home. Your honor as a merchant all the greater. They are very cheesy, y'all are. I agree. I must make for the docks. It's nigh time I set sail. You're leaving so soon?
Of course.
The sea calls me, lass. But before I do... Why don't you come by my ship?
He's gonna take you to sea. To the
Giggity.
One Piece.
Giggity.
What's the matter?
Gaio, Gaio!
Fucking hate that intro.
Well,
Let's just say... It's just you said that... You said they only let those you trust onto your ship, so... So climb aboard already.
Oh, it's I don't get
Very
it.
cheesy.
I don't get it. Could you explain it to me?
He wants to bone him.
Shut up.
Lass.
Oh.
It took a great deal of courage to stand up to those pirates, and I believe such bravery is deserving of reward.
huh?
Reward?
Aye.
I've collected
Money?
countless treasures from the furthest corners of this world. They are my most prized possessions. And you may take whichever you fancy.
Really?
I could never take something so precious from you. It's okay, lass. I insist.
Oh?
Unless you don't care much for treasure, When you put it that way, I can't really refuse. Haha, that's the spirit.
Whoa.
I always knew the world was full of treasures, but I never dreamt to see such wonders. This is beautiful.
Huh. Oh.
Oh, fine choice. What strikes you about the painting, lass?
Question: did you pick?
I don't
actually
really know.
pick, or did she pick?
It's
Okay.
scripted. Out of all these incredible treasures, this one, it speaks to me. It's like I can see into the artist's soul.
Well, congratulations. You picked the thing from your previous life. You are the Dalai Lama.
I can feel what he felt and all he experienced in his life. That is Love Unforgotten, a work left behind by Bastian, a famed painter from the land to the west. He was quite the admirer of women and married 4 times. Playa! And yet he could never forget the memory of his first love, who tragically passed when the two were babes of 13 years. It was his life's work to depict her as a woman grown, the beauty he knew she'd one day become.
They got married
Working-
at 13.
That's not what he said.
Oh.
He said that they fell in love when they're 13, and she passed away, and his life work was to depict her as a woman grown, the beauty he knew she'd one day become, working on the piece until the end of his career.
How do you get it?
Today it is one of the... He's getting to it!
Well,
Today is one of the world's most famous works of art. Wow, I never knew. Mr. Leon, would you mind if I looked around a little longer?
Of course.
To your heart's content, lass.
No, get the fuck off my boat.
A born merchant, that one. I can see it in her eyes. She knew not a thing of Bastian, yet identified that painting as a masterpiece in an instant. I thought this was just a sleepy seaside town, but this girl, she just might be the shining gem among the rocks.
Huh?
Did you say something?
nope.
Oh, just monologuing over here. Ignore me. This is the one.
The one.
Is it alright if I take it, Mr.
The
Leon?
One Piece?
This is
Let's have a look now. I'm afraid this old thing won't sell for much. It was left behind by a man I once led aboard in my younger days. It seems I neglected to throw it out, and it got mixed in here. It's best you choose something else, lass.
I'm not so
No,
sure
I want
about
this one. I can't really explain it, but it feels like it's calling to me.
Well, then forget everything I said. You're a shit merchant and you're gonna die in squalor.
Thank you, Mr. Leon.
Mr. Captain Leon.
I thought you said Captain Mr. Leon.
Fuck off!
Fare thee well, lass. Perhaps a day will come when you and I meet as rivals. But I won't be beat. I swear it on my honor as a merchant. Weigh anchor, men. The ocean calls.
Your neck looks really weirdly stretched in the camera. Or you can't see it because you're looking up. But like...
in those
In those
dusty pages.
dusty pages, I felt there was something that... Oh, it's actually voice acting here. I wasn't paying attention. Did I grab a diary?
Mm. Maybe it's referring to your journal.
Read it all.
Sun will rise in 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. There's an actual. Seems to be an actual day night cycle thing going on.
No, I think he's talking about
Oh.
where he is. I'm not even sure that the sun is set here yet. Where's the... When is sunset? Sunset is in 10 minutes. Actually, here. That's pretty funny.
So we live in the same time zone, it would seem.
Huh?
Well,
No, the sun is rising
Oh,
where he is.
got it. Okay, yeah, the opposite then. Go to bed.
Maybe he just woke up. Sleep is overrated.
I didn't say go to sleep. I just said go to bed.
Maybe he is in bed.
Greetings to you.
Shut up. You don't know his life.
Neither do you.
Yeah, but I spoke first, so I have priority.
Do you pass priority?
No.
Okay. Delay of game.
The game state. You're not a judge.
Oh my
this is
God.
RELX. There is no delay of game.
The Judge Tower stream.
Oh god, I watched it, but I don't really remember it.
It was pretty good.
Ada has Judge's Tower.
I think it'd be fun to do sometime. It's silly.
I love it. I actually really like it.
Ooh, interesting.
I absolutely like.
I'm intrigued by these options at the tavern. So there's change party, which seems pretty straightforward. Equipment, I guess so you can maybe swap your equipment between all of your party members.
Sure.
Hear a tale.
Oh, it's the. I think it's like the I haven't played in a few days and
Yeah.
forget what I'm up to.
That seems cool. And then restore reputation. I'm interested what that might mean. Then travel on?
Renegade.
Huh. Yeah, I'm interested to see how that comes into play with the other, once I get playing with the other characters, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Okay. So is that just the end of it for her story?
I imagine.
Coffee is literally God. Within that book were the records of a traveler, one who had journeyed to the far ends of the realm. Soulbound, Tressa forgot time and read every one of his adventures.
I'm aware of our amount of limited space. I do wish, though, sometimes we had enough room to just spin in the chairs, like full circle.
It's a little distracting, isn't it?
Not if I want to do a bit.
Huh.
I'm saying there's not a lot of spatial room for
So
bits.
I'll set sail for the horizon.
Speaking of bits, you can donate bits now.
Yeah, bits for the bits.
Bits for us.
Bits for days.
The
Bits.
big world
Bits
beyond.
everywhere. Okay.
That settles it.
Mom, Dad, I'm leaving you and I'm going out into the world to die.
I mean, to
You will-
see the world.
You have no one to inherit your shop.
We'll figure it out.
To inherit your shop, and you're all gonna die in squalor because I'm not here to earn money in your old age.
I mean, they don't look to be that old.
They have a daughter old enough to think that she can go out into the world by herself.
Yeah, so like at lowest point, that makes them like 40.
That makes them almost dead in this day and age, probably.
There's magic.
They're elderly.
There's magic in this world.
Yeah, and the king dies at the beginning of every adventure despite the merchant down the street selling pheasant down. So, clearly... Phoenix down.
Pheasant down? That seems like the poor man's Phoenix down.
It's
actually just a bundle of
like what a
feathers.
snake oil salesman. It's just pheasant down spray painted red. But yeah, Phoenix down.
Traveling merchant, I won't have it. You're not even a stationary merchant yet.
Shut up, you're not my real dad.
You need at least 2 more years of stocking the store and 3 years of working the shop front.
That's 5.
Oh wait, he's actually voice
You're
acting.
ready to go anywhere.
Damn it. Let's get into
Shut
that.
up, you're not my real dad.
Yeah, he is.
My mind's made up.
We don't know that.
I mean, as far as we know.
Besides, I'll get all kinds of training on the road.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
His voice does
There's no point
sound
in
familiar
trying
too,
to
though.
stop you now, Tressa. You have my blessing.
Definitely. I think I've heard it before.
Darn! This is our little girl you're talking about.
I know. But I had a feeling this day would come. She is her father's daughter, after all. In the end, being a good merchant boils down to experience. That's just what you'll find out there.
Oh my god.
You know what makes this game right now? It makes me want to watch Spice and Wolf.
Tressa,
Hmm.
till your heart's
That was actually a better show than I thought it was gonna be.
That show was way better than the premise.
Come for the fan fiction, stay for the economics. Or not the, come for the fan service is what I meant to say.
Come for the waifu, stay for the economics lesson. Yeah, that show was way better than it had any right to be. But I still really liked it.
Yeah.
It was interesting though, because like the anime ended,
May the sacred flame light your path.
and then it got rebooted,
Oh.
and the
Thanks, Mom.
the bit in the middle just like,
Sorry.
because like the anime kind of like ended like on a pretty actually heavy cliffhanger at the end of season 1,
Yeah.
but then the season 2 never got like picked up to do the conflict. But then when it got rebooted, they just, that conflict happened. It happened in the past. We will refer to it, but we will never go into the details of it as to how we got out of it.
I guess I don't remember that. I know that I watched both seasons, but that was probably like 4 years ago.
Yeah, like I watched it all back to back.
Yeah.
There was a bit of a juxtaposition.
Yeah, I think I do remember there being a time skip, but
Yeah. And like it wasn't like that bad or that disruptive. Like it was an enjoyable show. Like just fine on just kind of every level.
Alright. So do we keep playing as her, or do we...
Let's see.
This journal?
So I know she just said and filled in half the pages, which probably means the front half and the back half. I was definitely imagining a top down.
Just each page is just half filled.
Yeah,
all the way front to back.
In my head, it meant that the author like referred to places, and you were gonna go to each of those places and then fill in the bottom half with what you experienced.
But why would the author?
Shut up.
Okay.
I'm not saying it made perfect sense.
Like, I could see that being a thing if it was like planned, like if it was like a
Yeah.
a father passing on his legacy to.
Yeah, and maybe this person was, and that never got to its original recipient, and then you found it.
But that's not what happened.
You don't know that. I like Ripple-Tide. That's
It's a neat name.
It's a nice little town name.
Solar flare.
My adventures as a merchant are just
This is probably where it cuts out.
Yeah.
Which
I'll start by following in the footsteps of a nameless
it's almost
traveler.
9, so
We got time for another one.
we probably got time for another one. We started late.
Yeah, and we were still like learning the game a
Yeah.
little bit.
Journey far, far beyond.
I'm kind of surprised it only lets you play for 3 hours if it took us that long to just do one character.
It might be. Maybe they give you that much time just in case like you leave the game idle. A young person who doesn't necessarily have very high game literacy.
No, I'm saying like we're not going to be able to play all 8 characters in 3 hours.
Oh, I thought it was 3 hours per person.
I don't know.
Like, wait, who's this?
I don't know. They asked for a healing grape.
Yes.
You always give the.
We do have a
traveling
healing
person.
grape. For money. We're a merchant, not a charity. My name is Kit. I'm going to be the first person to join you on your journey.
Perhaps our paths too will cross again someday. Be safe. May your travels bring you all that you seek. Nope. Side stories. Cool. Oh, I guess I could have tried to buy things from them.
Oh, you obtained 1,500 gold.
They did pay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's this timer that
Oh, okay.
it
That
said
makes
it's going
sense.
by. So I don't know if I start someone else, if it saves it.
Okay,
on
why
a
is it
separate
red?
timer. I don't know. Oh, that's when I press the run button, I guess.
Mm.
Step right up. What to do?
I know what to do.
Merchant skills.
Yeah. Just shoot him with the bow.
Pay someone else to solve this problem for us.
I mean,
I think that would actually be a pretty
show you what it looks
interesting,
like, just
a
so-
pretty interesting way to.
who should we hire?
I'm really curious that that the dancer is 2,500, but I'm like pretty sure the dancer doesn't bring that much offensive. Is this the mercenary?
Yeah.
Oh, he just comes in for the one attack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you literally brought, like, you could play, like, let's just say the party is max in this game is 4, because that's a pretty typical JRPG party size.
Yeah.
You could leave the 3rd slot open and bring someone in to be in the fight permanently.
No, it's pretty much just a summon.
Got it.
Like a mini summon.
Gotcha.
For money.
For money? They changed the value of our money from being worth 1 of itself to be worth 0.
I don't know if I should keep going or switch characters. What do you think?
Let's swap characters.
Yeah. Kind of saw what there was to see with her.
Yeah, we kind of get the gist of where her story's kind of going. I'm curious to see how it, because it feels like this game, like there is a converging.
Eventually, they're gonna come together.
Yeah, a converging of the paths. I'm curious if this game, because can you go between all 8 people per save file?
I don't know yet.
Like, that's what I'm curious. So I guess what I'm what I'm interested in is, could you in theory play this game start to end with one person just going down their path But then if you play the game, getting different people to different benchmarks along there.
Actually, this is interesting. You can see the other characters there on the map.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I interrupted what you were saying.
Oh, so let's say pretend, let's say there's 5 milestones on each character from the start of the game to the end of the game. Each character has 5 milestones. If there are little tiny story changes or gameplay changes, like maybe people you encounter, enemies you have to fight, strength of an enemy that you fight, based on the milestones of the 8 different characters. Like, for instance, we stopped this band of pirates at the beginning of her chapter. Let's say we didn't play this character at all. We never interacted with the pirates. The pirates are still doing stuff. And we go over to...
We're actually on a path to get to the town where this guy is.
If
we want to find out what happens when we get there.
Yeah, let's see if we can get there. But yeah, then let's say we came over and played Ulbrich, and we only played Ulrich. We never played the merchant. We go down the line, and we eventually are fighting. Let's say some some enemy nation goes to war with Ulbrich's nation. And because we never played Teresa and dealt with the pirates, Tressa. We never played as Tressa and stopped the pirates. The evil nation hires some pirates on to fight as mercenaries. And along Ulbrich's story, it gets a little harder because we didn't because we fight.
That
these
certainly
pirates.
sounds similar to what Mass Effect promised to deliver.
And which one? All of them. Oh,
yes.
okay.
That was basically like what. Oh, okay. That was basically like what they said in Mass Effect 1. It's like once you get to the third one, this like all of your actions are going to come to a head.
Oh.
Okay, so...
Okay, yeah. Can you not go? Or is it asking for an option? Or...
Return to title. Let's try this.
Okay. But yeah, just like little things. Not like big, huge, necessarily story-swaying things, but just like little things. Not even necessarily that many, like maybe one connection, kind of. Wait. These are the save files?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so there's not really a thing there. Let me try going back. Maybe it's like one of those options at the tavern or something.
Maybe.
Or it's maybe something from a save point. No.
Maybe it is you pick someone at the beginning and you go along their path and you meet the.
Well, it wouldn't let me go any further.
Did it say because of the tutorial or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, am I just supposed to start another save file, or
maybe? But maybe that's.
But then it also said like you'd be able to transfer your stuff to the main game. So does that mean I can only do that for one character?
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Stop guarding the bridge. I will avenge my fallen brother, but...
No, you're not.
You got more than you bargained for.
Let me check that tutorial page. Maybe I missed something there.
Like, what happens when you go over one of the green towns? Nothing. Was travel on just close the menu?
Yeah, I guess so. I thought it was something more than that. Let me just try a quick search, see if... Okay. So one person's saying you can meet other characters and have them join you after completing a demo story, but you can't play through without starting a new game as them in the demo.
Okay.
So we can just start as a new thing. Just kind of weird.
Ooh.
Make sure there's nothing. New game. Okay, so who do we want to try out? Dancer, the apothecary, the thief, the hunter, the cleric, and the scholar.
I'm guessing that's the wizard.
Yaller says thief.
Okay, let's do thief.
Is he a wizard or is he just a scholar?
I'm guessing scholar is their word for...
I mean, he looks like he's just a scholar.
No magic.
I mean, probably, but the merchant knew magic.
That's neither.
I don't think there's just a wizard. Like, wizard isn't an occupation. I think these are mostly, like, what they do for their job. Alright, let's check out the thief. My name is Therion, and you are a thief. Oh, your name is Therion, and you are... words are hard. While your past is a guarded secret, your exploits are known far and wide. Mere whispers of your extravagant heights strike fear into the hearts of the wealthy.
Ooh.
Drifting into the clifflands one day, you hear rumor of great riches to be had. You set your sights on a mansion said to be impregnable, only to find what you never expected. Real. Chat interaction, yeah. Or something like that. I actually picked up a new game today during the Steam sale. Shit, what was it called?
Holy crap. The reprinting
Choice.
Palaka Worm is a rare.
Okay.
I'm annoyed.
Choice Chamber, which is like apparently it's like a platformer sort of thing where chat can influence things in certain ways. I'll have to try it out sometime soon. Heard the thief's at it again. Really?
What's he done this time?
Oh, it's actually voice acted again.
Lifted everything off a merchant, leaving the goldsmith. Guess he didn't get his fill at that fancy manor the other day. Still can't believe he made it past all those gone.
Ah,
I'm
the
sure
classic
the more
people
the
talking
better
about
for
you,
him.
not realizing that you are there. You're looking at webcomics?
No, I'm looking at Magic spoilers.
Are you looking at Magic spoilers?
Yes, how else am I gonna know that Palaka Worm got reprinted as a motherfucking rare goddamn bullshit? Used to be an uncommon.
Yeah.
That's just a waste of a rare slot.
Okay.
I'm actually pretty annoyed by that.
Okay. Maybe it works really well in that format limited or something.
Then make an equivalent rare. To make a new equivalent rare. Or, ugh, that's just gonna feel really shitty to open in a pack. Like, that feels like just not even getting a rare. That feels like... I almost feel like I would rather open
Why
a
even
pack
buy
with
any cards?
At that point, I almost feel like I would rather open a pack that had a quarter in it, so I could purchase any other quarter rare instead of an uncommon made rare. Is what I'm saying. Like, that's
Okay.
just gonna feel super shitty.
Cool. Well, we're playing this other game right now.
Really? I thought we were... Oh, we're learning about a mysterious past.
Yeah.
Oh, neat! His tutorial is his checkered past. Maybe. I don't know.
It was 10
Also,
years
there's
ago.
no
Our
narration.
paths crossed in a particularly dingy gowl?
Yeah.
Gowl.
Gal.
Gowl?
Gal.
I've never heard that word. I remember that meeting well. After all, it had quite an influence on my career. I mean, I'm guessing it's a jail, but...
Oi.
Get in. Not even
It's a
please.
British variant spelling of jail. Oh,
Okay.
you literally pronounce that as jail.
Oh. Weird. You won't last long in here with that foul mouth, whelp.
Yeah.
No, you seem to be doing just fine.
Boot to the face.
A bar full thieves. A bar full thieves. Bar full of thieves? Thieves.
A bar full of thieves. Sounds like a great business model.
Impudent brat. You'll learn your matters the hard way, just like the rest.
Boot to the face.
I see you got the same warm welcome I did. And
Boot
who
to the
are-
face.
It's not boot.
Shut up.
A no-good tea leaf who got caught in the act, just like yourself. Hey, I'm not a tea leaf.
Beware a man wearing nothing but shoes.
Well, get used to seeing this ugly boat, cause I ain't getting prettier anytime soon. These guards think they can beat the attitude out of us. And they don't go easy on no one here. Least of all teapots like us. What's with you and tea? Sounds about right. So, ready to be good boy and play nice with the guards? Are you?
High five.
No.
Nope. And I don't plan on staying here until they change me mind. See, I got a pin here to unlock the door.
Hey.
Hey, what do you think you're... A little bit busy right now.
Here.
Try using this instead.
It's an actual literal key that he swiped.
The key? Where'd you get this?
I took it off the guard when he was putting his boot in my face.
Snatched it from the guard once he was all riled up. Look at the cobblers on this one.
I like the cut of his jib.
Now, let's get out of here. The name's Darius, mate.
Darius.
Therion.
Therion.
Partner.
Well, Therion, looks like you and I are officially partners in crime.
Aww.
What?
I wanted his tutorial to be a flashback. That would have been bitchin'.
I guess. I mean, it doesn't...
Fill it up.
I think it's cooler to do a heist.
Oh no, it's definitely cooler to do a heist, but like I definitely like the idea of the tutorial being a flashback.
Eh.
Ellipses.
Beg pardon. Would you happen to be after them Ravis's treasure?
I wonder where Darius is now. He's not in this tavern.
I suggest you think.
I'm guessing he's dead.
Heard another
Possible.
fortune.
I'm guessing he died as they tried to escape that prison.
Or he's the would-be fortune teller that was tossed in a dungeon.
The score?
Nah, it can't be that because I missed that part of the story and didn't draw that same conclusion, so it can't be right.
Well. Still, poor thieves can't help but flock to that manor like moths to a flame. Suppose it's all those rumors of their riches that keep them coming. Some say it's enough to buy up the whole town and then some.
Just one town? What about the neighbor?
Can't say for sure. No one's ever seen the treasure.
Spoiler alert, there is no treasure.
Spoiler alert. The treasure was friendship all along.
I mean, probably.
And the adventures we had along the way.
Probably.
Look, when you've been in the business long enough, you can tell things at a glance. You're a smart and skilled young man. Probably have a long career.
I kind of really hope that in the story, the thief and the merchant get along really well, and that they just want to get paid. Like, fuck Valor, I want to get paid!
Thanks for the
Unfortunately, they do seem to be like the two farthest apart on the map.
Yeah.
next time, I'll have a tale of my own to tell.
I do like where he seems to be set, though. Just like a red cliffed mountain, a redstone cliffed mountain town.
That's just that. Oh, what are my abilities?
You can look
Steal
like
an item from the belongings of a townsperson. Fail in your reputation. Ah, so that's what reputation's for. Talent, open the tightly locked purple chests you encounter. Oh, cool.
It looked like you can use swords and knives.
Neat. Damn it. I want to steal from her.
A good day to you.
Folk in the middle of a responsible lot. At least they don't look down their noses at us like the snooty novels. Doesn't mean they don't think highly of each other, though. Boulder fell.
Maybe you can't steal from the pores.
Maybe. He's a Robin Hood.
And then for a moment I thought that was a short person, like a little kid, but no, they're just standing
Here in
up.
Boulder Fall, the poor types live down below, the wealthy up top. Us, guess we're somewhere in the middle. That jingle actually, it sounds a lot like the, oh, it's one of the sound effects from Civilization.
I don't remember it.
Ah, I can't think, it's like, not the dinging, but like the ding-da-ding.
Oh, the bell behind it.
Yeah.
I think it's when... I feel like it's the sound that happens when you click on a naval unit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's cloudy, so you can't see the sun. Shame. Is there anything else? Okay. So I guess I have to save over that slot. So yeah, I guess I can really only save one character.
Hello
slot.
to you.
So it would seem.
Huh. So I guess I can go and find other characters after I finish like the plot and like recruit them, and then maybe like take the items and whatever I've done into the main game. But at this point I kind of feel like I'll probably just start fresh with whatever the main game ends up being. Ooh, stuff. I stole 1,000 gold. I mean, obtained. Actually, is it even gold? I don't know what that is. It's kind of like the yen lines through an X.
Oh, to me it looked like a pie.
Huh?
Oh no, the line, the horizontal line on the left doesn't go all the way to the top.
Yeah. It's more like a backwards F with an extra vertical line. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a unique thing. Purple chest. Oh. What you doing there, Philip? How's Twitter?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the world tweeting about?
Cameron wants to know how long it takes after you leave Vegas to stop smelling cigarettes.
Alright? Oi!
You there!
Yes. Listen up.
Stop dragging your feet. Walk with purpose.
My apologies.
Never, says Yaller. We're getting paid a fortune to do this job. Do it with pride.
Up, 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 up. I think you're gonna have to fight doggos.
I think I'm gonna impersonate a guard.
Be damned.
I think at some point you're gonna have to fight doggos. You're gonna have to kill doggos.
Grr.
Yeah.
You really like to... What's the word? Those guard dogs look vicious. And it's not... And that's not all. The walls are lined with wire.
Well, wouldn't that make it easy to climb? Oh.
One false move and I'll sound an alarm, no doubt. Yep, trying to scale the walls would be more trouble than it's worth.
Dig a hole!
What's this now?
Oh, hey, a merchant. You can tell because of their hat and feather.
What part of no visitors allowed do you not understand?
Exactly.
The Ravises have more important matters to attend to than entertaining riffraff like yourself.
Riff-raff.
Street rat.
I
That actually is a merchant.
buy that.
I won't take long, I swear. I'm merely a merchant looking to... A merchant, you say? Prove it. Sell me a ware. What?
Street.
I came to show the lady the house some of the finest fabrics in the realm. Oh, you're making a lot of noise. And we're supposed to just take you at your word?
Would they see a poor boy? No,
Philip, we're gonna get
siree.
copyright flagged.
They'd find out.
If you can't show
there's
us
so
proof, then you can
much
show yourself
more
out.
to me. Oh, speaking of Disney, so something at the store. So whenever we're pulling DVDs, we have to pull classic animated Disney movies aside because whenever they get put on the store, some asshat immediately buys them all, rates us 1 star, and then tells Amazon that they're counterfeit and gets all of their money refunded.
Wait, what?
So our store, we purchase media, books, DVDs, movies, whatever, and we sell them online through Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Someone will go to Bridge Media store on Amazon, buy all the Disney
Like the same
Blu-ray.
person?
Yes, the same account.
Uh-huh.
Buys all the DVDs, rates us 1 star, and claims that what was shipped to them was counterfeit.
And they're not, right?
They're not,
Yeah.
because I've gotten to take some of the product home because we don't sell it anymore.
So how do they, like, don't they have to return it to Amazon, or?
They're claiming the digital DVD.
What?
So some versions of the
Yeah.
DVDs they are saying that the digital copy, the code for it, has already been used or whatever. I don't know. All I know is that they're basically, what it seems to be that they're doing is they're abusing
Yeah.
Amazon's system Yeah, and Ab Admirer?
N.
Oh, Ed Admirer. Okay.
I trained these to myself to tear any would-be intruder limb from limb. Isn't that right, boys?
Oh, yes, please. Gur. Ellipses.
Gur.
Or ellipses, gur.
Gah!
It was me! I was the turkey all along! Me!
I guess I'm not supposed to do anything. I'm supposed to...
We are now
to be a merchant?
sufficiently lost. It is now time to use your sophisticated navigational systems to get ourselves home. Oh, I took that out. You did what? I took that out. The navigational thingy. I took it out. Why would you do that? To make room for the cupcake! Blah, 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 blah.
It's been too long since I watched that show.
I used to have it all downloaded on my laptop.
Well, if it isn't our merchant friend.
No.
Those bloody Ravises, they don't know some... Don't they know...
Ravises.
Don't they know some of us actually have to work for a living?
Nope.
Turned away at the gate. Join the club.
Heh.
You too? But why? They're doing it to everyone. Rumor has it they're guarding some great treasure inside. But I'm not after their treasure. I just wanted to show the lady at the house my wares. Giggity. But then they told me I needed proof. As if this sack of silk dresses wasn't proof enough.
Do you have a letter of...
Indeed, you need a letter of introduction to get inside. A letter of what? House Ravis only does business with the most esteemed merchants and traders. So how can I get one of those letters? It's not easy, that's for sure. First you'll have to make a name for yourself here in town. Once you've proven yourself a reliable trading partner, then, and only then, will the Ravises write you a letter. Yes. Yes, we do, Yaller. That said, you could count the number of people who have earned one on one hand. Well, that sounds like an awful lot of work.
One hand.
Are you sure there's no other way? Yeah, I'm hoping the writing's a little bit better in the main game than the demo. I mean, the writing for Bravely Default was like... It's like... The story... Like, you think it's very generic, and then it takes you for a turn, like, halfway through, and you're just like, whoa. Now I get to steal things? Now I get to steal things! Hey, you stole my hat.
We get to steal things. Get no takesies backsies.
You never called it.
Everyone knows that no takesies backsies is always in effect. It's the default. You have to turn off no takesies backsies. Did you not get the patch update?
I'm a little behind.
This guy.
Hi, I'm this guy. We've had a lot of fun here at Crime
Great gaming. Like stealing.
But takesies backsies is not a serious thing at all.
Takesies backsies is a very serious matter.
I can steal.
We have.
Whee! Hey, how's it going?
So.
Hey, yo.
Ooh. Okay, success rate. Got it.
Yeah.
Shadow Soulstone. Oh my god, I want this person, the reason they're so far apart, Redbeard, is they don't want you to be abusing the thief merchant ability that early
Buy
in the
all
game.
the things and steal all the things.
And then sell all the things. Uh-oh.
How long do you plan on following me?
Whoop. Ding. So you noticed.
For these, you aren't very discreet.
We're brigands.
Clearly says thief over your head.
I don't like labels.
As we are, we can tell that you've come for the Ravis fortune. If the army surrounded the manor is any indication, it's more than worth the trouble. And you have actually seen this treasure?
There is no treasure.
No, there definitely isn't.
The family is actually completely broke.
We don't need it. Just look at what they've got guarding it. Yeah, we don't need to see it. Just look at what they've got guarding it.
This is called North Korea syndrome.
They blew all
kids.
their money on hiring the guards to protect the money.
To look like they have more money. So
Yeah.
that way people will invest in their things, because clearly they should, because they have tons of guards that can guard all their money.
Oh, I thought it was just to impress the neighbors.
I mean that too. Fuck Dinkelberg. Dinkelberg! The Dinkelbergs get to have a giant fighting robot.
Look, we've got a proposal for you. No thanks, I'm happily married.
This is one of those things where you team up with thieves, and then because they're thieves, they try to stab you in the back, and because they just need a scapegoat.
Yeah. My partner's here has been inside. He's seen the traps they've set up.
If you were inside, why didn't you take the treasure?
Hells, he walked straight into one and set off an alarm.
That's right, Joller. You get all kinds of references here at Crack and Quake References.
Shut up. You said they wouldn't tell anyone about that. I actually love the, I had never realized that, like, Dink stood for something. Like, there was Dinkelberg in Fairly Odd Parents, and then the Dinks in Doug. Do you remember? Like, they're...
Yeah.
It stands for Dual Income No Kids.
Ha! Oh, that's good.
Apparently it's, like, used in other literary pieces.
Okay. Oh, that's really good.
It wouldn't be so easy to carry all the treasure on our own. We're offering you a helping hand. I've got 2 hands. That's enough for me. So you think you're too good for us, is that it?
Yes.
I'm a thief, not a nanny.
Say again?
You're an ungrateful bastard, that's what you are. Listen, I don't have the time to entertain you clowns. I have places to be. You're not going anywhere.
Boot to the face.
It's clearly a fist. Get out of my sight.
Yikes.
Are you with me, mate? Speak to me. Mate? Uh-oh. He's stuck in a loop. He's stuck in a loop. You won't get away. They're on to us. Darius, this way. Got it. Damn, we lost them.
Find them!
They can't have gone far. Let's check the back alley.
All right.
They're gone. We should be safe for now. That went better than I expected. I wish they could have seen the looks on. Where are you getting this from? Is that supposed to be Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
What is it with him and the T references? We might be small, but we're smarter than they'll ever be. You can say that again. We put our lives together. No one can stop us.
Joller gets me. Joller understands me.
Take a butcher's at all the loot we got. What does that mean? Take a butcher's. Yeah, it's quite the haul. Show a little more enthusiasm, mate. This is all ours now. Right. We knew what we'd wanted, and we took it with our own hands. That's the spirit, and the world's treasures are ours for the taking.
Take what you can.
If you say so, partner.
Give nothing back.
That's right.
I do. Mark my words. We're going to be the greatest tea leaves in the whole world's ever seen. I read that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thick as thieves.
Maybe that's like a cover, like when they're talking in public and they don't want people to know they're thieves. So they say they're tea leaves. Yeah. Oh god, it's like a moment in Full Metal Alchemist when anyone mentions brothers and he's like, "Wait, your brothers? Wait, your partners?" I need to get myself one of them letters. God damn it. Thought we were done with that. What you got in your pockets? Grapes!
Wow.
Robbed or blind? Here in Borderfall, folks. Okay. Cool. What you got? Energizing pomegranate.
Wow, you're stealing that man's...
Pomegranate.
Probably his only lunch that you'll have for food you'll have for the day.
Maybe.
Heartless.
Yeah.
Monstrous, really.
Quite. What are you people doing? What are you doing?
Hello to you.
Yum.
Olive of life.
I think that's the Phoenix down in this game. Wait, what's back here? Oh, just... Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Ooh, purple chest. Dagger?
A stinging dagger.
A singing dagger?
Stinging dagger.
Oh.
Oh, darn it! Dairy World? Fairy World.
Occasionally... Oh, I think that's the one I had bought
Yeah.
before.
Cherry World?
Seems
Scary
a bit
World.
hard for their pockets. They
You're not
really
that
are
stu-
not.
You're not that scary. Oh, yeah? Well, here's a picture
just
of your
gonna
grandma's
steal-
feet.
An iron spear.
Oh, that's the same episode.
And you want
With
one
the
of
giant
yours.
robot.
Okay.
I just now, like... different reasons to reference Fairly Odd Parents that happen to be the same episode.
I don't think there was a reason. I think you just started saying random lines.
No. Someone said... Give me a moment.
Okay. How long is a moment?
Give me a moment.
Alright.
Any other moment. Play it back! Go back to the VOD. I'm sure there was a good reason.
I don't think there was. I'm just gonna steal everything in this town.
No, okay, I got there.
Okay.
I found the line.
Yeah.
So I said stinging dagger, and you went singing dagger? Stinging dagger. And then I said, oh darn it! Because that's, yeah. There's the rhyming scheme of the different worlds that Timmy's trying to get to, and he runs into the cow fairy? Question mark?
Uh-huh.
And when they say all the different worlds that rhyme, and they realize it's the wrong one,
Uh-huh.
the cow goes,
Can I
oh
steal from
darn
the
it!
dogs?
Hmm?
Damn it, I can't steal from the dogs.
Bullshit.
I mean...
Bullshit, cock.
I can steal the bone, though. From this guy. Can I give it to the dog? Oh. What does it do?
Oh no. But there was.
What are you doing? Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just don't even trip, dog.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Don't trip dogs, kids.
It's really difficult and not worth your time.
Yeah, you gotta knock out all four legs.
Really only like 2, but like it's still not worth it. Where is the bone?
It's gone forever. Maybe it's one of those things that doesn't really take up 0 out of 10 can't steal from dogs. I get it. Yeah, I mean, should
Maybe go in the tavern. Maybe there's someone.
Yeah, I figured that's where I had to go. I just was stealing everything from everyone before going there.
Rude.
Is it really?
Yes.
They should know better than to have
Popper.
pockets around.
I'm surprised that he can afford to have pockets.
A rebel fit for a weapon. Yeah, I need something.
Wow,
from
you're
you.
stealing from the paupers.
She's a spear of justice.
That's... I still wouldn't steal from them. Like...
I'm not gonna really use the save file after this night.
Uh-oh. A cutscene.
Oh boy.
You little shit doesn't have one of these letters.
When you've been in business as long as I have, the Ravises will be begging for you to visit. It's all about experience.
Which you need 2 years of working with stocking the shelves and then 3 years in a shop to get.
Lucky for me, your experience hasn't taught you when to keep your mouth shut.
Oh, hey.
What?
Green.
Yeah, we've seen that already.
Oh, I hadn't seen it yet.
It means... Well, we saw it with the last character.
I didn't see it with the last character. I wasn't paying attention. I was painting model. Let's see.
I see.
Blah, blah,
Pleasure doing business with you. Now to pay the visit to Ravis Manor.
Okay, let me think. 14 degrees Celsius. That's... like 48 degrees Fahrenheit?
Really?
No. 58.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
40 or 57.
Yeah. I went over though, so Price is Right rules say I lose.
I guess so. How hot was it today?
Today?
Yeah.
It peaked like 94-ish.
So 34 Celsius.
Yeah. 34 degrees Celsius here.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
And it's humid.
Yeah, humidity made it. Actually, it might not have been 94 today. It was 91 was peak, ish. But with the humidity, it probably felt like 94.
Yeah, because it rained later in the day.
You live in Northern Europe? I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking jealous.
Yeah.
No, that conversation didn't happen on stream, between me and Carter. But yeah, basically basically my climate overall aesthetic is some combination of Scotland, Germany, and Norway. Is like my overall preferred aesthetic.
Yeah.
And temperature and climate and environment.
Good day, sirs. I've come call on the Ravises. Would you kindly announce my arrival?
What I'm really mostly trying to say
They're not seeing anyone today. Be gone with you at once. Be gone, I say.
I said good day.
Something tells me this one's bark is worse than its bite.
I had it and then I forgot it.
Allow me to introduce myself. You
Oh,
see,
right.
I'm a
Fuck the
merchant of
beach.
some a merchant, and of repute, you say? Don't make me laugh.
Ha 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 ha! That was a fake laugh.
You ought not to judge a man by his robes. As a matter of fact, I was personally summoned by the lady of the house. And I doubt she would react kindly upon hearing that I was turned away. Summoned? You?
Ha 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 ha! Another fake laugh.
You think we're going to believe that, codswallop?
Cockswallop.
If we had a leaf for every rotten thief who... What is with the leafs and thieves? Who gave us that story, we'd be as rich as the Ravises.
Is the currency leaf?
Oh, I guess it could be. But since we aren't, we're here protecting their fortune from would-be swindlers like you. Heh, thought you could outsmart us, didn't you?
Bitch, I got a letter.
Next time you're summoned, remember to bring your letter. Why not just ask for a letter?
Because they're gonna be judgmental. And
How did you get that? It must be a fake.
Desperate times.
Now for the finishing blow. If you still aren't convinced, I fear there's not much else I can do. I'll take my leave, but I will give the Lady Ravis a full report on what happened today. I wonder how she will see fit to deal with this affront to my good name. Oh, wait. We're only doing our jobs. Yeah,
what happened to the dogs?
you may pass.
Where'd the dogs go? Where'd the doggos go, Redbeard?
They're probably inside.
Why aren't there more doggos?
They're probably inside.
Why aren't they outside?
Because they need to protect the people
No.
inside.
Well, then why were they outside to begin with?
To show us that they're outside.
But that's stupid.
Is it?
Oh, top cheers.
You never know when danger might strike, so we will for sure to save.
Oh, hey,
so we can start.
Shigatsu.
Huh?
Iser guy at 93, check the drive at 75.
Why? You know that's been there like the entire stream.
Yeah, and I just now read it. What?
It's just so random. Oh, there's a card. Hi, Gardo. No, I wasn't shirking my duty. I was right here at my post. Oh, were you? Or were you playing with your candy?
Candy?
Or your tree nuts?
Ew.
Ooh, a broadsword.
Oh, you can use that.
I think so.
Schwad.
Yeah, it's much better. Cool, yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just a merchant.
Going through the... You left that door back there on the left.
I couldn't go. Oh, well, I guess I'm in now. Yeah.
Naked lady statue.
It was something weird and Bravely Default as well. It was like Peach or something. And there was like one moment where one character said it out loud in a cutscene, which is the only reason I knew how to pronounce it.
I'll make
Uh-oh.
Gardo!
Why is this guard attacking you? You're clearly a merchant of repute with a letter.
Uh-huh. Wildfire?
my turn.
Oops. Wildfire? Neat.
It's an interesting spell for a thief to have.
Out of my way.
Die.
Ooh.
Don't start things you can't finish.
What was his line?
Don't start things you can't finish, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that seems about right.
Treasure.
Yeah, I was about to say, why aren't we stealing things?
Treasure.
Come on.
Yeah, set the whole building on fire. That'll cause a good distraction.
But it's very interesting that another person has that sprite for the enemy person, but you're still this.
What do you mean?
Okay, so like in the overworld, the guards have a very similar art style to us, right?
Uh-huh.
But when we get into a fight, we retain our style,
Oh.
and a guard has a different one.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really notice because that's a very Final Fantasy thing.
Yeah, see, whereas in Fire Emblem, you usually have the same level of style and detail, but you usually don't have like the little detailed variants that your unique units usually have, even though they'll be of the same class.
A giant bit face?
The giant bit face on the screen. Giant.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe he means the faces in the bit cup?
Maybe? Oh. Yeah, I was messing around with plugins earlier.
Oh.
I must have mistakenly left one on. There were some new extension things out, and I was messing around, but I didn't actually mean to leave anything on. Oh, it's probably that one. Or no, that one's off. What did I leave on? Oh, it's the bit pet, I guess.
Weird.
Oh wait, I haven't actually seen what it looks like.
Yeah, what is this? Just
I can turn it off if it's annoying. Oh, you've been clicking it.
Is it muted? We're not muted.
Yep.
Oh, weird.
Huh.
Can you earn bits out of it?
It is relatively big. Does it go away? Or does it just float there? Welcome to Pokepet Kraken.
I mean, they can't see this.
No, but they can see the thing.
It just been floating there from what I can tell.
Huh.
Oh wait, does it?
Every few minutes it boosts his randomly spawned. Oh, okay. I guess if you use bits, it gives it extra things.
It's a pay-to-play passive click game? Question mark? I don't know yet.
I'm gonna disable it. I don't really like it. I don't like that it's always there.
Yeah.
It's kind of distracting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I also put this one on that just shows the current top clip, but it only shows up when you mouse over it.
Weird. What's our top clip?
Um.
Pop-up blocks.
Let's see.
Oh.
I can't hear right now.
Is it muted?
Oh no, it's just the speakers are turned way down low because the game is coming out of the speakers. It was the Boudica moment.
Oh. I'm really glad I got out of that one real fucking fast.
Okay, back to the game.
I want Krakenator to praise me on how awesome my sub train is. Please.
Dude, what do you want?
I want to be recognized as the person with the longest amount of subs.
I don't think that's a thing, actually.
No, just like...
What? What do you want?
I don't know.
Cracking points.
Yeah. Oh, right. I could be earning Kraken points right now.
You could be.
Yeah. By tuning into our stream, you earn Kraken points that can be bidded for things. And
wow.
What use do they have again?
They can be exchanged for goods and services.
What kind of services? Because I know we don't have any goods.
But we got the goods.
We got the goods?
Let's see. Redeem Kraken points. You can.
You can gift a sub.
You can. We'll gift you a sub.
Oh, neat.
We have some Steam codes.
Cool.
You can pick a game for us to play.
Truth or dare.
Truth or dare.
I didn't know I could be forced to do shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No one's ever done it.
People should do that.
We'll do different shout outs. You can ask a question for 30.
How's that different from truth?
I don't know. Services.
Yeah, start using that. Like, I've been actually.
You can also gamble them all away.
Yeah, you should totally do that.
No, I'd have to keep the redemptions page open.
Like, the bet of will Redbeard finish this tutorial before the 3-hour limit goes up, or will he be dicking around in Twitch dashboard for the rest of the stream?
That's also a possibility.
Make
That's
bets
only
to
for
find
11
out.
minutes. I seem to be able to kill these guys in one turn, which is rather convenient for me. Mostly because of the poison. Damn it, he didn't die. Because he didn't get poisoned.
Miss.
But he did miss.
Is poison just something like that you can innately do?
It's from that dagger that I got.
Oh, the stinging dagger?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's its special ability.
Neat. Can you equip, so you have a sword and a knife equipped right now?
Yeah, and you can switch between them on different on turns.
Yeah. There goes 100 points.
Oh boy, what did he spend them on?
Let's find out. How do we find out?
It should pop up here. If he... Oh,
Gambling.
Oh, okay. If he redeemed them, then we would see it
okay.
there.
Gotcha.
I think it's supposed to make a noise too, but...
Gambling, that's where it went.
Check the Drive is not very good at keeping his Kraken points.
How many Kraken points do I have? How do I look them up?
Exclamation Kraken points.
Oh, okay, I gotta go into the thing. Do I even still have
Or
this?
it's just on the panels page, like on the same thing where it shows how many subs you have.
Mm-hmm.
All time Kraken points.
283. I'm at the bottom of the top 10.
Corey Laskill now has the most because she donated a bunch of bits during the Kraken Care.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Kraken points. 10 points per hour watched, 20 points per follow, 100 per sub, 10 points per host.
How do I have that few?
And
Maybe
25 per 100 bits cheered.
Yeah, like 100 per.
Oh boy.
Is it a sub a month or just for a sub?
I think it's for subbing.
Oh wait.
Ask a question. For science, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Will we accept this?
Yeah. Give me a moment. Let me pull up my geolocator.
All right, we're working on the answer to your question. Please bear with us. Please expect your results within 10 to 12 weeks.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah, we did do that. We did a bet when I was playing They Are Billions
Jazz
to see if I would survive the night.
Gotcha.
Or survive through the first wave, and I actually did, and I think I beat the second wave too that game, and I haven't done as well since that round. I played it a little bit more since that stream, and like I've even bumped down the difficulty, and I've only done better than that one game like a handful of times. Oh yeah, he did get a few. He got like 50 probably just from the quotes game playing along.
Okay, so from what I have found, Carmen Sandiego is in Western Mali in the year 1324, and she stole a shit ton of Mansa Musa's salt.
So where is she now?
That's where she is.
But that was then.
So there was a spin-off of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, of Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego.
Of course.
Yes.
So that's where and when she is currently.
Yes.
Got it.
It is 1324. The Mali Empire collapsed, and that's the current world that we're living in.
Cool. Well, there you go. Glad to clear that up.
Yep.
For everyone.
It was a pretty good game. It was like
that's a good question. What is that thing?
What is what thing? That thing?
It's an ice sentinel.
Yeah. I was gonna say an animated lantern.
Oh shit! I used the wrong weapon. There we go.
Well, wait, if it's you should be using fire.
Sure.
Even if it's an ice sentinel.
Huh, yeah, it is vulnerable to that. But it's also vulnerable to sword. The more you know. Ba, da, da, da. Unload. Oops. Wait. Huh? There we go. During the quotes game, you scored 397 points all around. Oh, so you did 3970.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Oh,
I think we actually did. I think Carter picked up on that. I remember someone saying it at the time, at least, but it was kind of chaotic at the time.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back and rewatch the quotes game.
There's a thing down there.
The quotes game was a lot.
Yeah,
of
that
fun.
went really well.
That went very well.
I was very happy with. I like that it was all inclusive. That everyone was able to guess.
Yeah.
From that structure.
Yeah, because yeah, no, it worked out well. I think it was a lot of fun.
Out of my way.
I think next year I would be really excited because I think one of the things I really liked from one of the lure quotes game I liked was the did you or did you not say this quote, which we kind of did. That's kind of what the first round was. It was the yes or no, but the specifically here's a quote. Did Redbeard say this?
Well, yeah. Well, they also used a Markov chain for that.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird, but still kind of interesting. Here is a Markov chain quote. Was it assembled from what, from quotes you've said?
Yeah.
And then, did you actually say this?
Yeah.
Because is it an actual quote? Is it a Markov chain quote? And was the Markov chain quote created from your quote? But yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Check the drive. My math had you somewhere between 950 and 1,000 quotes.
Well, I think he was like, even though there were like 2,500 or whatever, it's like it's still, even if it like.
Oh, okay.
You can't expect too many of them to...
Okay. Yeah, you said you had 27 pages. I guessed how many there were per page. And I think I was just off.
I didn't even bother. I went more on what the other numbers seem to imply.
I'll make this quick.
Yeah.
My turn.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who had the most quotes. I think Carter had the most quotes, and then I would have the second most quotes.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was Carter by
far.
far.
Carter says a lot of really random things.
And there was a while where I think he was just in the streams that Check the Drive was able to catch the most. Also, he gets like a lot of... Yeah.
So, this is the amazing treasure everyone is talking about.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ball. It's a Super Ball.
Is it a Dragon Ball? How many stars does it have?
None.
It looks like an ordinary gemstone to me. Can't imagine it's worth all that much.
The jewel before you is worth more than your mind could hope to fathom.
Really?
But actually... Wait, is this someone we've met before?
No, but I'm pretty sure it's the Lord of the House.
Ability to discern as much is disconcerting, to say the least.
Who the hell are you?
He failed his appraise check. What can you say?
Not just anyone can sneak up on me like that.
I should be the one asking you that question.
You are, after all, standing in the middle of his house.
The manor, after all.
You won't get answers by stroking my ego.
I meant it as nothing but genuine praise. Allow me
Gentleman thief meets riffraff thief.
to make it here.
I'm pretty sure he's not a thief. He's the Lord of the Manor.
Oh, probably.
Hey, TV's very own.
So,
Yeah.
we
Hey!
take security
How's it doing?
for the very purpose. We figured no thief worth his salt would be able to turn.
Hey,
Go on.
How's the new setup working out?
it works great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think the green screen actually shows up better on this side. Too.
I think it also just helps that this gives us a lot more control with the cameras. Or with the lights. But yeah.
Oh, by the way, I have one of these too now.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet.
Yeah. Yeti?
Yeah.
Yeti? Yeah, Yeti, from what I hear, Yeti is just like the really good go-to.
It's the best for the price point.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just it's like I messed around like with some tutorials. Virtual cable has 2 pieces of software that when you combine them with the Yeti gives you better sound as well.
Oh, neat.
What are we doing for what?
But yeah, I saw when I came down.
There you go. Is that better TV's very own?
But yeah, it was like almost.
In other words, you tricked thieves into coming into this place.
I'm sorry, I missed like most of that dialogue. What was he saying?
He played up the stuff to trick thieves into coming in here.
Okay.
Which we kind of had already guessed.
What thief could pass up such glory, such riches? We had such high hopes. What will come?
So, they need a thief to do a job.
Yeah, I think that's what it's getting to.
One has proven.
Thanks for the bits.
Duh bits, duh bits, duh bits, duh bits.
Dubbits.
Bit by bit.
And yet you did not. And I find myself most grateful for your lack of foresight.
So it looks like this guy wants 3 more orbs.
Yeah, that's definitely where it seems to be going towards. Is this Ant-Man?
Need not explain that.
Oh
This is
no,
Ant-Man.
I've never seen Ant-Man.
Oh, I only saw like the first half, and like kind of lost interest,
right.
But, like,
yeah.
apparently that was the plot. Is like it's a heist, and then he gets to the end of the heist, and it's revealed that it was the test heist to get him hired to do the real heist.
Yeah, I remember watching that in the CinemaSins of Ant-Man.
Oh, okay.
I like CinemaSins. I think they do an okay.
I really hate that sort of stuff where it tears down movies. Because I'm like, I just want to enjoy it. I don't care if like there's like minor plot holes. It's still fun.
I like them because they'll do other little like nitty gritty things. But also sometimes there's like, this is actually a really fucking good movie, and here's why, and we will and they will take they will take points away. Like Wall-E. I think like they were like, this movie is so freaking good, it gets to start with -3 sin points, and then the counter, and then the counter goes to -5, and he's like, see, it's so fucking good, even the sin counter's out of line.
That's funny.
And it gets a whole bunch of points removed a lot. Like, I think it actually comes in under 100, which is pretty rare.
There's one that I started watching recently.
Oh, as a media critique thing?
Damn it, which one was it? But they did a lot of like the Marvel movies and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And instead of like breaking things down in a negative way, I like they went scene by scene in like Deadpool. It explains all of the references that come up.
Oh, okay.
Which is actually very useful for like a movie like that, where it like kind of thrives on references.
Right. Also, did you watch the CinemaSins of CinemaSins, like where which kind of just like explains their their shtick, who they are, and why they shouldn't be taken seriously.
Oh, that's funny.
It's really good. Like, one of the sins is, we're white. We have 25 years of movie theater experience between us, and yes, that is a sin. We put our videos under we categorize our movies under art and cinema because you people don't get sarcasm. Just like shit like that. And then at the very end, it's like, and wait, bonus round, a sin for every fanboy we've ever pissed off ever. And it just breaks the system. Did you watch the Loading Ready Run Countdown to Infinities?
New Rockstars. That's the one.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, New Rockstars is a great channel.
Neat.
Yeah, I did listen to all that.
I didn't actually listen to those. I kind of... I had fallen off Marvel kind of at that point, and like I still hadn't seen some of the newest Marvel movies. And why is he huge?
Don't worry about it. I love these sort of reactions for like things that are totally normal in JRPGs, but Philip's never played a Final Fantasy game.
Never.
So he's like, what?
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever played a game where... I think the closest I've come is Child of Light. Which,
yeah, that's pretty far.
Yeah, yeah.
I would say that...
But no,
actually, I would say that Fire Emblem is closer to...
See, to me...
Like, the combat is different, obviously.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, I'm saying, like, closest, like, because, like, visually, you got your health meter, you got your magic meter.
Or Pokemon, actually.
But the idea of, like, this layout, enemies on this side, there's multiples of them, then there's you on this side, there's your party.
Yeah.
I've never played a game like that, actually.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, the closest is Pokemon.
Yeah.
But yeah, so to see the different, like, art styles, the scale, all the different stuff is weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just kind of a way to show, like, this boss in more detail.
Right.
And, like, to show that he's big and important.
Yeah.
I think it was more of a thing with the older games, and this is definitely just kind of following on that.
Yeah.
Bravely Default didn't do it as much. Like, this is very, like, Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 4, like, in the way that they're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Bravely Default was very Final Fantasy 3, and its art style was actually just very modern.
Yeah, and, like, I actually kind of find it a little disjarring when there's not a unified art style.
I mean, I wouldn't say that like, it's still the same style, it's just a larger sprite.
Maybe, I don't know. I find it really weird, especially with the background, where, like, you're kind of appropriately sized for the background. Arguably, the guard could be too, depending on the perspective. But then this guy just being huge is weird to me.
Yeah.
Especially with, like, the overworld, and yeah, like, I think, like, that's the main thing. I think if he had a different style than the overworld art style, I wouldn't mind it as much. But, like, it's like that's the anchor between the two interfaces, and it's weird to see something that doesn't seem to fit.
Yeah, that guard was pretty hardy.
Yeah.
I could see what the fire spell does.
Vulnerable to knives. Vulnerable to fire. Is 152 a lot?
Not really for 3 attacks. I guess it counted that all
at once. Yeah.
So I guess magic works different than physical attacks, it seems. Oh shit. I'm fine. Nope. Okay, hopefully I don't die to this.
Oh, no.
Okay, so don't attack the retainer. Got it. Most humans don't, anyway.
I was on fire once. It wasn't that bad.
Huh.
You just gotta take the right amount of prep, precautions, and safety protocols.
Being on fire, not that bad. Philip, 2018. Glowing recommendation. Would recommend.
Most I just like the idea of preparation and safety protocol to being on fire.
You missed me. Oh. What?
What do you say?
He's dodging for 2 turns. And now he's doing a big attack.
Beef skills. Steal from him.
What's yours is mine.
Failed.
Oh, okay.
Probably should have defended.
This kills.
No, you don't.
Okay. Okay. That wasn't too bad.
Let's do this.
Who did that?
I guess it was the guard,
I'll take this.
because he's stunned.
Yeah, like that's what confused me.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, poison.
Did I poison? Oh,
Here.
You're a paladin. Heal yourself.
I'm not a paladin.
Heal yourself.
I'm not a paladin.
You're not a paladin. Heal yourself.
How am I gonna heal myself?
Well, you're not a paladin, which means you should be healing yourself. Because clearly a paladin shouldn't heal himself because he died when he did it. So a not paladin does
What?
need to heal himself.
I'm confused.
It's
It's complicated. Let's go do it again. Can I hit him with fire while he's dodging? Okay, yes. But I can't knock his shields out.
Is this gonna be like Bide? And it's a riposte?
Don't.
I don't think so. Because it said he was ready.
Is he
to
on
go.
fire?
Maybe.
Out of my way. Over here. Out of my way. Let's do this.
Damn it.
My turn.
They also have magical healing slime that they produce from their bodies. Carter, 2017.
Oh, I took him out.
My turn.
Yay!
I looked away for a moment to read chat.
See?
That's why you should always read chat.
Yep. Reading chat kills the boss faster.
Proven facts.
Yep. Yeah, I guess that was the guard because that was the same. When the boss was stunned and you got
My turn.
that
Oh, yeah.
pan over
The
shink.
sweep.
Yeah, it was the guard.
Yep.
My turn.
Ignore game win fight.
Out of my way.
Yeah, that didn't really work out for me very well in Pokemon.
Rip.
Rip so many things. So many Pokemon.
And your sleeves.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah. These
Your sleeves
sleep
are very ripped.
very tattered.
Philip kill family. We did it.
So, you can hold your own in battle as well. It seems I
There.
underestimated you.
But yeah, sleeves are very
Makes two of us. Was that a part of your butler training?
butler training.
He's an anime butler.
About my
Yeah, that means he's the most deadly thing on the planet.
Bodyguard.
Though I'm sure my victory here lends my words no credit.
I actually really like the butler in Tales
Your
of Zillia.
victory? What in the...
Any thief worth his salt should recognize that band. The mark
What?
of a convict. The fool's bangle, as some call it.
It's actually just a handcuff that he couldn't get off.
Oh.
Undeniable the thief's humiliating blunder.
Get this off of me.
Is it actually?
I do not take my orders from you. I've attached it to your arm for a reason. If
Oh.
anyone is to see it, they shall know of your failure here today.
I didn't fail.
You.
Why I oughta.
However, I imagine your pride will not permit you to be seen with it, and that makes it perfect leverage for negotiation.
Or he goes and gets a long sleeve shirt. Solved.
You may have broken into my home, but for now, I will overlook your transgressions.
You wanted people to break in.
Oh,
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they
more
can't
company.
accuse them of breaking in when they do.
Yeah, but you can't. You can't say, "How dare you break in," when your goal was to make people want to break in.
For you are Ravis, and I am the lady of the house.
Regards to your decorator. They sure have a way with traps.
Were there even any traps?
Allow me to explain. The treasure you are after is a family heirloom known as the Dragonstone.
Hey, you were close.
Don't say.
The Dragonstones have been in my family for generations.
Wait, dragon stones. I see one.
And 4 pedestals.
Once there were more.
And when
But the
we
stones
get
were
them all,
stolen
we
during the
summon
Chaos
and
War.
get a dragon and get a
Fortunately,
wish.
Heathcote was able to recover the Sapphire Stone.
Or maybe they're all just shiny.
What touching devotion. Is this the part where I move to tears?
I like it.
Perhaps, once you understand your place in this story.
Yeah.
If you collect the 3
Little bit,
remaining
yeah.
stones, we shall remove the band from your arm.
So, this was your plan all along.
Yes, but please understand, I had no choice.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
If he was able to get
You're
one,
too clever. Setting a thief to catch a thief.
Don't thieves often say, the ensnared has only himself to blame?
touche.
Yeah,
Too.
you do. For a butler, you sure know a lot about thieves, old man.
I dare not bore you with my story when there are more pressing matters.
I want to
at
play as the
hand.
butler. Is he the 9th
Will
character?
you undertake
Butler
this
joins his party,
Ravis's
probably.
mission, young? If you
I don't actually know if there are other party members besides the 8.
I
or
feel
not.
like there are, because otherwise,
do the job.
if presuming you fill the party at equal intervals, it would mean you'd get like through like half the game.
Successful one.
You would get through half the game unable to swap anyone out, because that means you would only have the people you've acquired.
I mean, we
Yeah.
don't know how long the game is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tale to tell, too. I'll trade it for a drink.
I'm thinking it might be like
Afraid I don't deal in that.
Yeah.
if you finish with this character, then you go find another one,
I just came from
and then like those 2 can continue adventuring and find a third, or you can go to a different third and
Maybe.
have them meet up with a second.
Maybe. I don't know. I
So you
would-
kind of have different parties that you have in different parts of the world.
yeah.
Is kind of how I'm thinking it might work.
I was assuming that there was gonna be
I did warn you not to go there. So,
like,
everything you expected
I don't know.
to be?
Maybe. I mean, honestly, maybe.
all that and more. And now I'm awfully
Actually, probably, yeah, 8 other characters that might be able to join the party, but the 8, like, characters that matter, for lack of a better word.
Come.
Find out when the game actually comes out, which I
Yeah.
think is next month, like July 7th, maybe. Okay, so let's just. It looks like there's just one last.
Also,
thing.
it's 10:20.
Yep. So I'm just gonna do what it says. Head north out of town, and then we'll call it a night.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably just the you completed the thing.
You did the thing. I'm gonna start getting my shit together.
Okay.
Mr. Therion! Mr. Therion,
There we go.
please wait!
What now?
I came to see you off on your journey. As it is at my behest that you're setting out.
I got stuff I need to do, that'll be bit starting in Ackworth.
I'm just fulfilling my half of a bargain. Nothing more.
Find that little cinematic stuff I've been wanting to.
I understand that, but
There's some really awesome cards
This
I'm
is
excited
simply
about
an
from
agreement between us and a
Oh yeah, I haven't really.
Overall, the set looks pretty underwhelming.
Yeah,
Um,
it is a
a
core set.
Yeah, I think like it's like everyone's like, yeah, core sets are back. Oh right, cards and core sets typically aren't
Yeah.
amazing, which we can't entirely say because we got the original Cycle of Titans out of them.
As you
Uh-huh.
saw, I
And
become
those
the
cards
master.
were stupid.
The remaining
And-
3 of the Dragon
and
Stones
two
are
of them were
emerald
pretty
and
warping.
gold. Each named
Primeval
for a
Titan
shield.
and Grave Titan.
And if I steal them all back for you, you'll remove this.
But yeah, like none of the Planeswalkers.
Why are they re-explaining my quest?
Well, that's
Like they already set me out on it.
Any idea where I should start looking?
Rumor has it that
No,
a
I just
scholar
assumed it
in
was
Nova
because it was a JRPG.
Ah, the
researched
scholar.
It seems like they're just like a bunch of little things about JRPGs that's usually
Mr.
kept
Vic?
away from them.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
Usually it's for what I feel like is a kind of lack of character depth sometimes. I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, some of the dialogue I find.
I'm really hoping that it improves with the outside of the demo,
Yeah,
because
even-
that was one of the things that was really like blew me away in Bravely Default was the
Yeah.
writing.
And yeah, like this dialogue wasn't that like awful.
And of course, there's always going to be cheesy parts. I mean,
Yeah, it's the amount of cheesy kinda, or like the cheese per minute, cheese per
Cheese per
word, yeah,
minute,
cheese per
yeah.
sentence.
and
That,
so Therion set forth a mission
Yeah,
which
and
he
then also
begrudgingly
just-
accepted to retrieve the remaining 3 Dragon Stones of Health's Redness. He might have the mark of shame removed from his arm. Little did he know what awaited him.
Like a lot of the mechanics in JRPGs they're kind of grindy, and that's kind of sometimes the appeal and sometimes the
Right,
nuance
and
to them.
that's the other thing that I'm hoping that this game carries over from Bravely Default is you can literally like set aside times to grind and
Yeah.
set it to essentially auto grind.
Yeah.
And then you can just turn off the random encounters when you need
Yeah,
to.
and and I'm not even necessarily talking about like the amount of random encounters per minute kind of thing, how long combats can take. But sometimes like I feel like there's an inherent like grindiness to the dialogue that I will find.
I can see that.
Yeah, like we have heard the same thing explained 5 different times.
Yeah.
I have levels of knowledge retention and inference, powers of inference.
Yeah.
Like something kind of like that. Like one of the things I think I hated the most in Iron Man 2 was the line where Jarvis goes, "Congratulations, sir, you've invented a new element." Really? No shit. That thing that we've been watching him do for the last 15 minutes.
I mean, I know we've had this discussion before, but I never really thought of that line as a pandering to the audience. I think it's more of a Mr. Stark has an AI that panders to himself.
Maybe, but it's still...
Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
What's today? Thursday?
Today's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Right.
I'm available.
I might do something in the afternoon. I actually get off work early.
Ooh.
At 3, so I might
Okay.
do a stream at from 4 to 7 or something like that.
Keep me updated. Depending on my time schedule, I might be able to make that.
Okay.
If you didn't have anything particular in mind.
And then depending on several factors, I might do something Saturday as well.
Okay.
If I'm bored, I might just be playing games anyway and just hit the start streaming button.
Sure. I think I'll be down this way most of this weekend because for work.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which that reminds me, I need to talk to Carter. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make Sunday's game because of a shift. That I'm just gonna have to get used to the schedule or start asking for Sunday off.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out later. Anyway, thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks,
Yeah,
Dollar.
thank
Thanks,
you,
Chuck the Drive, and
guys,
thanks
for
anyone,
hanging out.
Who else is still here?
I think a couple of you gave bits, so
Yeah,
thanks for
thanks
the
for the
bits.
bits.
And we'll see you
And thanks
next
for the
time.
expenditure of Kraken points. We need to make that easier known somehow. Throw that out there.
Right.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.